This is Grr from Invader Zim, and you're listening to Blacker Than Black, times infinity! Woo!
There is a story so strange in its implications that it defies ordinary classification.
I don't care if you've been having Patty and Gal hold your beer all night. If you up, smash that like button. Welcome to Black and the Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu's Prodigy, coming to you live and direct from the Dro. Smoke me out, fam, with that dank shit. On my left, oldest ninja in the world, old ninja.
So, we're about to have some truth on this podcast, and one of us has been lying. That would be Prodigy,
Goddamn.
because he's a Hanzo main.
Oh, how you gonna come at me on the intro?
Yeah.
On my far right, on engineering on 1s and 2s, choking out on 3s and 4s, Chronos.
I'm on that cinematography life right now.
Last but not least, we got your boy Blue.
The best kind of drugs to have sex on is birth control.
Oh, God damn, that's hard truth. No Stitch, he is out saving the goddamn city.
No, you ain't.
No, he ain't.
Yeah, on it somewhere.
See? More lies.
Oh,
God damn.
I
man.
trust you, man. What the fuck?
We
Yeah,
don't have,
you
we don't
fucking
have
know.
worries, old ninja. We don't have worries. All right. Who?
Don't be mad about your secret. I knew.
Oh,
I done
He's
seen
out there. He's gonna miss out on the best weekend ever. Which
yes,
happened
he
this
is.
weekend.
Yes, he is. All right. Who we got?
Of course, the first fucking comment was asking for a reaction to that Nita video.
Oh, damn. We will get that. We were just talking about that before we started recording, fam.
So what's going on, Gustavo Souza? Hopefully we can do the react tonight if we don't go too long.
Yeah. That's the plan.
We wanted to do it before, but there's a Warriors game going on, and Prodigy thought it was more important than not getting paid. doing
Yeah,
this
exactly.
podcast.
The game's
yeah.
going on, but we'll be all good. What was who do we have as the listener of the week? Do we have that?
Listener of the week will be Roy Sandoval once again. Thank you very much for listening. Actually, the actual listener of the week was actually Blue, but
Oh shit!
yeah.
Came up, boy.
Yeah. And then first the comment will be Gustavo. So thank you, Gustavo, for watching.
We appreciate it, fam. Thank you. And is he? I wonder if he's from Brazil. He's one of our Brazilians.
Yes, he definitely is.
Love it.
Nobody in America knows who the fucking Nita is yet.
Yeah, we love it though.
They don't know
that'll
yet.
change.
They will know.
They
Yeah.
sure will. All right. Old Ninja, you usually got these sad ass RIPs. Were there any this week?
Yeah, there's one. Peter Solis. He's most famous for the voice of Wallace from Wallace and Gromit.
Okay.
So yeah, he passed away earlier on this week. So he's also on a British TV show. I have it right here. Where is it? Oh, Last of the Summer Wine. He's on that most recently, but that ended in 2010. But
I'm not gonna shit on him. I'm really not gonna shit on him.
so you a
I feel
Wallace and
yourself
Gromit
like
fan?
trying not to.
Yeah.
You're all a little vein coming out.
Yeah, my eyeballs started twitching, but that's all right. No,
Yeah.
R.I.P. to him.
So he was 96.
Oh damn.
He had a long life.
Yeah.
Give him props. We give him props. The other really sad news in terms of kind of R.I.P. and tragedy was the London terrorist attack on the bridge at London Bridge, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was short though. We got captured in there was response time was like 8 minutes. That's pretty
Yeah.
fucking quick.
That's great. It's just obviously we hate people losing their lives and shit. You know.
Somebody else asking for Nita.
God damn. We will get to it. We're gonna do it right after this. We promise. I swear to
We
God.
should just do it now.
We can't do it live.
Make
though.
everybody.
Yeah.
It'll pull the whole live stream.
We got you. We will make that Anita thing, Anita React happen. Trust me.
Well,
Yeah. So do you guys know any
I seen
specifics?
parts of it. It was great.
Wait, what?
For the Nita video,
Oh, I was about to say.
I saw parts of it.
Okay.
She's like dancing inside of a supermarket. It's awesome.
Anyway, so going back to shitting on RIPs.
God damn.
Do you guys know any specifics about what happened? Car bomb, grenade bomb, dirty bomb, something?
It's definitely not a dirty bomb.
We always go to Dirty Bomb. Like
That sounds
No,
awesome.
people,
No.
you guys don't understand what a dirty bomb is.
I know
For
what
the
a
longest
dirty
time,
bomb
I thought a dirty bomb was like a homemade bomb that just had like a bunch of like random ass shrapnel into it.
That's called a homemade bomb.
or a fragmentation bomb or something like that.
Chronos, break it down for him.
Dirty bomb is nuclear. All right? Nobody's had a nuclear bomb used on people since us on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So that's what
And the world would know and still be talking about that.
oh yeah, definitely.
Be big shit.
That'd be
Yeah,
a
the
big-
closest was the one we just dropped, a month ago?
That's nowhere near close.
And
That's
that's
the
not
damage
a-
that would do. The Moab bomb is nothing in comparison.
Not
to
nuclear.
the
Oh,
Moab bomb.
yeah, well, no, it was non-nuclear, yes. But that's why I said the closest.
That's
Alright.
not close though.
It was crazy. I went to when I went to Japan. I went to Hiroshima, and like I was hella scared to go because I was like, man, I'm gonna fucking end up growing like a second toe or
Goddamn.
another fucking ear or some
Fukushima's
shit.
worse.
Yeah, but
really?
actually it wasn't that bad. Like they had like life was kind of growing back there, and there was like a bunch of flowers and stuff, so it was kind of cool.
Yeah,
And I still haven't grown that second toe yet.
Fukushima's the one we have to go in the Geiger counter still. It's all fucked up. But like it's still evacuated. You can see some kind of, they're kind of cool videos. Only the fact that you're seeing nature take back the city. So
Oh yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, well, it's cool, but it's kind of crazy how like in a matter of years, nature just takes it back. So like if humans just stop living for like 100 years, the Earth would be back to like the way it was basically.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw, what was it on either Discovery Channel or
Yeah.
one of them, if people, no longer were on the Earth. I can't remember the exact title of it.
It's like 100 years after mankind or something.
Yeah,
like that.
man, that was fascinating as hell. It's a lot like I Am Legend or The Last of Us or a whole bunch of stuff from fiction that you see.
Yeah, what's crazy is that like they talk about how like a bunch of the nuclear plants would explode and there'd be like radiation poisoning in that area, but eventually like 50 years later, like Earth will recover from that already. So it's crazy. It's cool.
Yeah, people always say, we're destroying the Earth. No, the Earth will be fine without us.
It
like, we're
really
just destroying
will.
ourselves.
It
Yeah.
really will be.
Earth don't
Like,
give a fuck.
it's fucking resilient as shit if you really give it a chance. I mean,
know-
well, yeah.
Like the furthest we've ever dug, like into the Earth, was like 7 miles down in like I think it's Russia or somewhere,
Oh yeah.
and that's not even 2% into the Earth's mantle.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
I heard that thing is hella creepy. Like they dropped a microphone down in there, and you can like they say like you can hear the Earth's breathing just from the microphone.
I don't know about breathing.
It's crazy.
Yeah, people
Well, no,
are crazy.
just the sounds you hear from there. It's like shit you've never heard before, which is kind of
Okay.
crazy.
Well, they had to
Journey
stop.
to the center of the earth type shit.
Yeah, they had to stop digging because first of all, it got really hot. It's like 300 something degrees
Shit.
down there because it's so close to like the core, even though it's not that close to the core.
Yeah, it's like
But yeah, it's up. That's one of the reasons why I think that some planets have life that are not attached to solar systems.
I'm just going to interrupt real quickly. For those of you who watched, the Dubs did just win, so they're 3-0.
Oh, awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
By how many?
118-113 is the final score.
Wow.
Damn.
They're
Came
up
back.
3-0. Sorry, I'm
Slap.
a huge basketball
you're all
fan, so I'm looking
looking-
at my phone, man.
Yeah. Wow, they came back and slapped him at home.
Sure did. Up 3-0.
Wow.
so they
Is
have
everyone
to,
getting
like,
nervous now because of last year?
Last year was 3-1. This year it's 3-0. But you never know. One more game on Friday. Sorry,
But it's the best out of 7, right?
best four. Yeah, whoever wins
Win
4
4 out of
games.
7, yeah.
All right.
So one more game would do it for him. Sorry.
That's all
So,
good.
so what was it? You were saying the Japanese city,
Fukushima.
So there's no Godzilla yet?
Goddamn.
Not yet. She might be, actually, there's supposed to be rows of wild and irradiated pigs that are running around.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know if they made them any bigger or not, but they definitely have radiation
That sounds
in them.
super
Yeah,
scary.
and they
So-
probably have multiple generations of radiation,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah,
I don't know
of
how long
course.
pigs live.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, like watching the videos from there, because it's pretty fucked up that we built these things, we have no way of turning them off.
Wow. Yeah.
So it's like, and if you think about, like, I don't know if you actually know how fucking nuclear power plants work,
Yeah.
but it's kind of bullshit. It's just a fucking steam plant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All they do is they take these fucking nuclear rods, they stick them in water, and that creates steam, and that steam pushes the turbine. That's what creates power.
That seems
And then
way
it just,
simpler.
Yeah, and then it recycles into itself, right? Because the steam goes up, and then eventually turns back into water because the steam it's a closed system.
Okay.
And it comes back around, but all that water in there is all irradiated, obviously.
So what do they do with the waste?
They dump it?
No, they don't. They don't dump it. It stays. It's a closed
recycles.
system.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to get Godzilla? Goddamn.
Well, a lot of power plants actually work that way too. They're all water based. Like even
Yeah,
like
hydro plants.
that place in Vegas, that solar farm,
Oh, Hoover Dam?
the one that has the
Oh.
molten salt in there, because they
Yeah.
use that
Well,
to
that-
boil water basically.
The ones that make birds explode. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of energy comes from some form of water being transferred from one form to another and back to its original form. It's
fucking
kinda crazy.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to figure out like how they need to figure out like synthetic chloroform. That's what they need to do.
Tell us about that, Kronos.
Or like photosynthesis. Yeah, like the
Fucking
way we do it
educational
is all
level.
fucking fucked up. Yeah, they need to figure out. Actually, that worked for us too. If you ever watched Knights of Sidonia on Netflix, they actually have it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think I talked about it before. Did I talk about it on this podcast? I think I talked about it on Black and
you
Yellow.
probably mentioned it.
Yeah, well, like if we got to a point to where we figured out photosynthesis and we didn't need to eat things per se, it would become basically unethical to eat anything
That makes sense.
at that point, because even though vegans want to talk about how ethical they are, they're not, because plants grow,
They're alive.
they're alive. So just because you can't hear them fucking scream
Yeah.
doesn't mean you're not eating something that's alive. But it's going to get to a point to where if we figured it out, if humans like got nourishment from the sun, because we already get some things from the sun, like we convert the sun's rays into vitamin D.
Yep.
Right, and so if we figure out how to like convert that into actual other nutrients, we won't have to eat anymore and basically become unethical to eat.
Man.
Do you know what's crazy? I think I saw this on Facebook. There's an article of a guy who, inside of his stomach converts some of his food into alcohol. So he always have a high alcohol level in his blood system.
Wow.
And I guess it's like a common thing. I think like 1% of all people in the world has this condition.
That's not common.
I mean, it's not. Oh,
It's not
yeah, I guess
unheard.
it
It's
is.
not unheard of.
What-
it's not unheard of. It's not.
Okay, there we go.
Wait, hold on. What is so his liver would still eat up the alcohol after his
Yes.
stomach produces it?
Yes.
Wow, that's
Somehow
fucked up.
the bacteria in his stomach just somehow breaks everything down and turns into an alcohol base.
Jesus
It's
Christ,
crazy.
that
I was like,
So basically, he would always blow on a fucking
yeah.
yeah.
But I think also like there's people who do have the condition. They have to be be careful when they like around flammable stuff because they can actually internally
shit.
combust.
Oh, combust,
But a lot
yeah.
of that that's the reason why a lot of that happens to people is because they have like it's
I'm
great. I read
fascinated.
the article. It was
No.
I think it was on that IFL Science
Yeah.
webpage, so it's gotta be legit.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, another thing
Spontaneous combustion.
Another thing that'd be fucked up if we actually use photosynthesis for nutrients, and we stopped eating anything on the planet. Like the planet would be kind of fucked because we're actually the planet would be fucked. We throw basically the entire ecosystem off balance because all the shit that we consume, if we stop eating plants and animals, those things would just keep growing, especially animals.
Oh yeah.
And so then it become another moral issue on how do we do population control on these other animals.
You know what I also think about? The animals that are basically dependent on our trash, like rats
Yeah.
and pigeons and seagulls and whatnot in urban areas, that are really, their whole population is based on our waste of food. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So that would be another thing. I don't know. This is fucking fascinating. We're having science hour on this motherfucker.
Where's Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Yeah. What was it? Did anybody see the Ariana Grande benefit concert?
I didn't because
I heard about it.
I heard about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that it was live at one point. It was all
It's
over
not on
social
Facebook,
media.
Yeah.
And this was in Manchester again?
Yes,
Yes.
and she had some friends come out and promote, but they're all promoting love and whatnot. It was apparently a lot of people cried. I think she cried.
Well,
Yeah.
she I guess she paid for all the funerals of the people who died.
Damn.
in the,
God
in the
dang.
attack. So
That's amazing.
that's
I got to give her
amazing.
props,
Yeah.
man. I mean, look, a lot of pop stars, a lot of celebrities, we've been down on some celebrities and
yeah.
whatnot. That's an awesome thing to do.
Well, you've been down on her because she did that whole. It was her that licked the donuts, right? It was already, was
Oh
it
yeah,
Ariana
but
Grande?
she licked them and put them back.
Yeah.
I mean, but she did
The
something.
fuck?
Yeah, she went to a store and like licked a bunch of donuts. It was
still
in the
eat
news.
Yeah.
But I believe they raised a lot of money. I think like last time I heard the number figures, it was like 14 million.
Good.
And what's also cool is that for this, if you went to her concert, the first concert you had where the bomb attack had happened, you got into this concert for free. Like
Good.
you get but I think I read a study too that said that like there's like about 10,000 people who were claiming they were at the thing, so they had to like go through that and weed out people who were like making up.
If
false
you're
claims.
lying, that's fucked up.
That's
Yeah,
hella
it's
fucked
really
up.
fucked
Way
up.
fucked up. But yeah.
They raised a lot of money. They had some good celebrities like Selena Gomez was there. Katy Perry, I think, was there. Justin Bieber showed up. There was a long list of artists that were there.
That's good. Great support.
Yeah, I'm down all
Good
the
for
way.
her. I'm glad this situation didn't break her.
Yeah,
and she was able to come back and help out those who were affected by
She also
this tragedy.
visited some of the hospitals where some of the victims were and just spent. I think she was there for like a whole day, just going around like talking to people, kind of like just lift up their spirit. That's the tragedy experience that happened in your life.
Well, the other thing is, I mean, you look at the immediate costs of like the funerals and whatnot, but long term, these were just ordinary people going to a music concert, and some of them are going to need to talk to some people about the tragedy that they saw.
Oh,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
for sure.
And so there's other expenses that aren't as direct right then and there that hopefully some of that money can be used for. You know what I mean?
True that.
All right, big news in the geek fucking world, man. All of us saw Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman. Patty Jenkins and Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. Let's get into
Fuck
this.
So
Yes.
before we
Fuck yes.
start, If you listen to this, we about to spoil the fuck out of this.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
So fast forward, do whatever the fuck. I can't give you a timestamp right now because it's live.
Yes, but we will be discussing full-on spoilers from this movie. Hopefully you already saw it this weekend.
Yeah, the movie was fucking awesome.
Yes, it was.
Like, I can't believe how well they stuck to the comics, how much they respected the character, and how well Gal Gadot, Gadam, she was pretty fucking awesome. Like, it's weird to see her go from, you know, an ancillary character on Fast and Furious to being the lead role in an action movie. She did a fantastic job. You know, even little small things like that she did in acting were really good, and obviously it helps that she's hot as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that she decided to gain weight for the role.
Muscle too.
Yeah, that's mostly muscle. She decided, you know, she stayed in character. She wore a goddamn uniform. Jennifer Lawrence.
Ooh,
you can learn something.
That's fire.
Like I feel like she really cared about the character that she was portraying, and she really did justice. So.
Oh, I got it. Justice.
Yeah. I said it before. I'm going to say it again. Wonder Woman is, to me, by far, there's not even a close second, the best female superhero we have in DC or Marvel.
Whoa. Just remember, Wonder Woman is the most iconic female superhero that there is, and probably who else even compares?
Isn't that basically what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah. You interrupted to agree. I appreciate that.
I did.
All right. Hey, one of the things I loved was this is set in World War I time. So about approximately 100 years ago, Battlefield 1 time, whatever. This dealt head on with some of the atrocities and horrors of war. As you see mutilation of the bodies of soldiers, you see, you hear discussed people being sold into slavery, literally, as a result of the war, and you see a former or a soldier that's having night terrors.
Oh yeah.
You know, and potentially having, I'm going to say it right, PTS, and dealing with that. So real issues that you don't get in a whole lot of comic book movies. I got to tip my hat on that.
You also got to see, like, victims, like, people who aren't part of the war who are victimized because of the war, too. Like, families being destroyed or towns just getting run over and stuff like that. It was a cool little piece that they showed of that.
Another thing that's great is that, unlike Marvel, who I mean, even though the MCU is doing well, they really fucked up with the MCU and the comics. Because I think I mentioned it before. Like, if you go right now, like, take the Avengers, for instance. If you take any of the characters in the Avengers, pretty much all of them, either they don't have a current comic going right now, or they're a totally different character.
Yep.
And the way DC's doing it, not only, especially with Wonder Woman, not only is she still Wonder Woman, you know, Diana, but Trevor Smith is still in the storyline right now.
Yep.
And so is Dr. Moreau,
Steve
Dr.
Trevor.
Poison. Or Steve Trevor, yeah, I always forget the guy's name. Dr. Poison is in there as well in the current one, you know. So there's a lot of really current shit that if you read you pick up the comic right now and be like, I know all these characters already. I'm gonna keep reading.
Well,
you can't do that for Marvel.
I totally agree. This is a perfect time to actually pick up. Actually, maybe it was last week I picked it up. The Wonder Woman annual from Rebirth.
Yeah, I got it too.
That told like 4 or 5 different, really quick, short Wonder Woman stories, all of which were good. And, you know, it's a time to kind of celebrate it because very few people have read Wonder Woman since the Golden Age through the Silver and Bronze Age and whatnot into the modern era with New 52 and Rebirth. But it doesn't matter when you fucking read her. The themes of this character are always there.
Yeah. What's interesting is if you bought your movie tickets using, like, the Fandango app, you actually got comic books from Comic Logic where you can log in and download the comic book for free. And you actually got 4 copies of Wonder Woman's comics. So you got
Nice.
Rebirth, and 3 of her old. Well, you got Rebirth, something else, and then you got 2 of her older comics, which is pretty cool. I haven't had a chance to read them yet, but I just downloaded them right now.
Look how smart they were. This week, right after Wonder Woman came out, it's
Just dropped today?
Yeah, Steve Trevor and Wonder Woman.
Nice.
So it's I don't know if it's special. It says special. So yeah, I mean it's really good. It's in modern times. So
Perfect. Old Ninja, you've been quiet as fuck. What you think of this film?
It was a great film. I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. There was a lot on Patty Jenkins's plate, and I think that she delivered.
Oh yeah.
She managed to take a lot of things from her origin and, still hold it together. Like, we've seen other origin films pick a lot of stuff from the past, but it didn't gel. X-Men Origins.
Because they changed the goddamn story.
Yeah, but I mean, they took a lot of stuff and then they tried to funnel it at the end and it didn't work. But with Wonder Woman, they took a lot of the stuff from her past and gelled it really well. I think what she had talked about at one point, which we had heard, was about how Wonder Woman was about love and how she was doing the right thing, and also she was a strong beacon for feminism, which we all see all of that in the film. Like, her feminism was, I call it true feminism. It wasn't like you're a man and you're evil, so you have to die. It was more about equality for everyone. She made a big point.
Well, back when it was actually relevant, when women had less rights than men.
Exactly, and she made a huge point about how these people were out there suffering and how these men in a room were deciding the fate of them, and she was like, we need to be out there fighting. You guys are a bunch of cowards.
Bunch of bitches.
Yeah, pretty much. And it was interesting to see because the men were like, what's this woman doing here? And she's like, I'm a warrior. I'm supposed to be here.
Can I ask a few quick questions? So, and I don't think this is not my criticism, but one of the things I saw online, and I've been pondering about it, the change from her being obviously a very iconic hero, typically associated with World War II versus World War I.
Because she started in World War II.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Typically associated with World War II from the comics, and this is being in World War I. There was no America connection with this, with the exception of Steve Trevor, but he was an American, basically in name only. He reported to the British.
Yeah.
In this,
Yeah,
was that change okay?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine because I mean she's not an American icon. You know what I mean?
She was at one point.
She's not Captain America.
No, she's.
So for her, she comes from a different land. So for her, I don't care if she's not linked directly to America. I think that actually works better for a global audience. So I think it's a smart choice.
Yeah, I could see that.
Definitely from the studio standpoint, that was a definite smart choice to be instead of having her be pro-America and try to be this patriot, she was encompassing of all of humanity, which I think was a very smart choice. And then once again, she's not American. She's an Amazonian from Themyscira.
No, I hear you. And this is getting way stupid into the weeds, though. But like from the Golden Age comics, and I only know it from like hearing, I think, a geek history lesson podcast in terms of where she went immediately after Themyscira with Steve Trevor and whatnot was America. And he reported back to
because she was like a nurse or secretary when she came back to New York.
I am fine with those small changes because if you go back to those days, she's supposed to be like a submissive person. So
there's a lot of problems.
I'm glad that they didn't go down that line. I like the fact that they mixed her current story with the old story. So I think that was much more respectful because I don't want to see her being a submissive. You know what I mean? Being a nurse, shit like that. I don't want to see her kicking ass.
I wouldn't mind seeing her hogtied.
Oh, goddamn.
I mean, at least in one scene. Just one.
Well, that's how you beat her back in the day. You
gotta take her garments off. Yeah.
Totally fucked up. I hear you 100%. But also created by, obviously, an American. I can't remember the guy's name, of course,
he was
right now
a doctor.
either.
He was a psychologist.
Matt from Prereq probably knows it right off the top of his head or something.
Yeah, I can't think of his name, but I think Murdoch or more, something like
whatever
that.
it is.
But still.
Did y'all realize? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What I was gonna say with this movie, like there's a bunch of Easter eggs. Are you about to get into that?
I was gonna mention just one.
Okay, which one are you gonna say?
Well, maybe not an Easter egg, more like a question. I didn't actually realize that all the Amazons were susceptible to just ordinary bullets prior to this, and I know it's probably been in a whole bunch of comics.
Well, that's one thing that kind of bothered me when she got shot and she was bleeding. I was like,
her auntie.
Well, no, she got shot.
Oh,
like she got grazed by a bullet.
she got grazed.
But she healed extremely quickly, and like the person caretaking her was like, "This is weird, like this is strange," and I kind of got the sense that Diana was the most special out of everyone else.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, well, she's basically magical.
Yeah,
she's
that's.
demigod.
But I felt that the Amazons were not. That they were just.
That's
well,
it.
No. They're special. Oh, sorry,
they're supposed to be.
They're supposed to be.
In the comics, they're supposed to be immortal. But then the very first scene that the Germans land on Themyscira, we see an Amazonian get shot and die.
Well, they're not immortal.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. They're immortal in the sense that if somebody doesn't actually try to kill them, they will live for a very long time, if not forever.
Okay,
But
so
they get
but they
stabbed
can
or
still
some
die.
shit, they can still
yeah,
die.
so they can
Yeah.
still die from mortal instruments.
Yes.
So, but Diana couldn't. She healed instantly. I don't think.
Not instantly,
we
it
did.
took her a while.
Well, it took her like a short period of time.
Yeah.
But I don't know if any. We didn't see any other Amazonian that was hit and like recovered
No,
the
because
way that Diana did.
yeah, it's mainly because she's a demigod.
Yeah.
She's Zeus's daughter. But all the other ones, I guess in the comics the Amazonians were the way that it worked, because in the movie Zeus created them, but in the comics I can't remember who, like Aphrodite, some other female gods. What they did is they collected female souls who were killed in war and used their souls to create the Amazonians and stuff like that.
They're like Valkyries.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how they originally come from. So they're kind of already dead in that sense. If you go by
and
comic.
Themyscira has been rebooted a few times.
Oh, yeah.
So
The latest one's been pretty good because it's if you read the
Rebirth one.
well, it's not really branded under Rebirth, but it's called like the Odyssey of the Amazons, which I'm reading.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
And it's pretty cool because it shows them basically what Blue was saying was right, but they got scattered to the wind apparently, and so they had a group of Amazons going around the world to find other Amazons and to bring them back to Themyscira if they wanted to come back to Themyscira.
Oh, wow.
And so in that journey, they end up fighting Norse gods.
Can I ask a quick question? How do they identify the Amazons?
They're big, and they can just they have a way they can tell. I mean,
Okay.
they're much larger than normal women.
Okay.
And strong. They're all warriors, and they end up fighting. They end up meeting Thor and Odin and other Valkyries and shit like that. And it's pretty interesting story. So
That's good. And throughout all the different legends of the Amazons, they're always all women, though, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
as far as
Okay.
I've seen.
Okay.
But another Easter, not I wouldn't say it was an Easter egg, but it was kind of a nod to Superman. You guys hear about that? So,
Tell us.
I heard there's a bunch.
So there was a scene where Diana and it's Rogers. Is Steve Rogers? No, that's
God damn, that's Captain America, bro.
Steve Trevor, sorry. Where they kind of ducked down an alley, and the guy points out a gun, and he goes to shoot Steve Trevor, and Wonder Woman, she stops the bullet, and that's basically a throwback to the very first Superman, where Superman and Lois Lane is walking in the thing, and they get shot, and he catches the bullet,
yeah.
and he pretends like he got shot, and is like leaning over, stuff like that. So people were saying that was a nod to Superman. But,
Catching bullets with her teeth. That didn't happen.
Chris Reeves is Superman, right?
Yeah, Christopher Reeve, Superman. But one funny ass thing, I'm gonna say this was an Easter egg. So there's a scene when they're in the bar where they're looking for a crew to go with them on their expedition, and the guy who plays the actor, I can't think of what his name is. The guy with the hat on, who can like convince people, and he knew all those different languages and shit.
Saeed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he's sitting at a table surrounded by three guys, and he's telling them a story. He thought, yeah, I know this prince in Africa, and we got this
Yeah.
thing going on right now, and like right now we're just swimming in money, and if you invest, and I was like, oh
That's a Nigerian
shit,
scam.
that's a Nigerian fucking email scam. He's like, yeah, if you give us some money, like we can somehow transfer it, or it was so funny when I heard
That's
that.
awesome.
I think I was the only person in the movie theater laughing at that. I don't think anybody else got that shit. It was so fucking great.
That's good
But
shit.
then also like the chief, people were saying is that's the chief from Super Friends, the guy that gets bigger.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
So they're
Okay.
saying that's probably him in that role.
He didn't.
And his name was just Chief, so
That's true.
you never know.
Somebody's audio playing? Yours is.
I don't know.
I keep hearing it.
Okay.
My bad.
Well, while he fixes that, you know what I love just from recent Rebirth, or even just before Rebirth, comics got going. In this movie, you have a God Killer initially.
I thought that was the actual God, because there's a God Killer sword.
Yeah, I
Yes,
was
and
gonna
it's
say.
a badass sword. I saw Deathstroke wielding it a few issues back, and it was fucking awesome. I believe, hopefully, it's still out there because
Yeah.
we obviously get faked out by that in this movie.
I think it might play a role in like the Justice League franchise. I think we might see it pop back up.
You know what was great is that Ares looks exactly the way he looks in the comics. Like
Yeah,
the,
when
Oh,
he's
okay.
fucking
the suit
With his
and
armor
the
and
helmet.
everything.
Yeah.
But the one I actually kind of had a problem with him just because he didn't seem like Ares, like a battle of gods, since he was kind of like scrawny and kind of old. But
Well, it was like hiding, yeah.
yeah, but once
I knew
he
it was
put his
him.
armor, I was like, that's fucking dope.
Yeah, I knew it was him like almost from the get go.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't suspect.
I had no fucking clue.
I was more on her mission to take down what the
Ludendorff.
Ludendorff? Yeah.
I knew it wasn't him because like why was he taking drugs to get stronger?
Yeah, that's what someone
Like,
pointed
for
out too.
real?
Because
Yeah.
like Ares wouldn't need to have drugs, but
No.
But he got
I was
really
like-
strong though.
he did, which was cool. And
He
I
died
was like,
strong too, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Well, that was another cool point, though. I mean, you know, in a lot of superhero shows and movies, we have this conflict of, is the hero going to kill somebody?
Oh,
And
yeah, they-
for
yeah.
Diana,
She don't give a
That's all
there's
she
no
kept
conflict
saying.
when someone is threatening war and a direct threat, and she thought he was Ares. She killed that motherfucker with zero guilt.
So I'm glad you brought that up, and I'm gonna give you probably my only complaint about this movie. Where the fuck was the blood in this movie? There was
Ooh.
no goddamn blood. She stabbed that motherfucker through the goddamn roof, and not a drop of blood in that fucking sword. Not a drop of blood. Anyone, people getting shot, blown the fuck up, no blood anywhere.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Come on,
I
man.
mean, there's like driplets.
Hey,
of
you
blood.
gotta
no,
keep
not
it-
even droplets.
You
Go
got
back and watch
to
it.
keep it PG-13.
yeah, I think
much
that's
blood.
the distinction.
Too
you
much
know?
blood turns
Some-
rated R.
Look, people are getting shot.
Yeah, I
And
hear
we all
you.
know what's happening to them.
We know, but I mean, if in the movie business, if there's too much, it can be too gory
But
and
none?
it's an R-rated.
It's a fine line.
It's almost
man.
like having Wolverine with no blood. Like
Yeah.
people getting stabbed and there's no blood.
Yeah, that was my complaint with the PG-13 Wolvie movies. You know.
There's movies that are PG-13 that have blood in it. That's why I don't understand.
Well,
There's plenty of movies.
There are. It's just
How
the amount
much?
of
Yeah.
is a tricky thing.
But this is zero.
I-
Like I didn't
No,
see a
there's-
drop of fucking blood.
Well, when
this whole movie.
she got shot, she was bleeding on her arm.
that was that wasn't even a drop of blood. It was a red streak on her arm. Fuck out of here with that shit.
I'm just saying. you saw-
grasping at straws.
Yeah. Speaking of
It
which,
was like a marker on her arm.
Yeah.
I like the fact that when we see Diana like come, I don't want to say coming into her powers, but she can't fly, but she can leap like really,
Oh yeah.
really far. Because
We-
apparently in the golden age, she couldn't fly; she could just leap
Well,
really
just like
far.
Superman.
Yeah, and then in the silver age, she develops flight.
Yeah.
So
She didn't have fun at the end of the movie though.
Yep.
yes, that's
Well,
the thing.
did
They
she,
kind of
or was
incorporated
it-
both.
I was kind of confused about that part.
She
I
went
think
Super Saiyan and was flying.
Yeah,
right?
because she like if you kind of watch, she kind of like loses her altitude a little bit.
Well, no, because at first I
and
thought
then
it was
regains
I thought it was Ares because he had lifted up that whole fucking ground and she was like floating above it. But I was kind of confused if it was her that was doing it or if it was him.
It was
I'll
definitely
put-
her.
Definitely her,
My
because
opinion.
he tells her that she has so much to learn.
But then,
And
I think Ares kind of charged. It was like sorry, to cut you off. But it was like that scene from Last Dragon where Bruce Leroy's fighting Shonuff, and Shonuff's got the glow, and he's fucking like punching him. But then eventually, like Bruce Leroy starts getting the glow, and that's basically what happened with Ares and Wonder Woman because she was hitting him with the lightning, or he was hitting her with the lightning, and she was like catching it stuff, and like it started getting charged from it. And then all of a sudden, she had the glow and fucking threw that shit back at him.
I thought it was kind of weird that they were using. I mean, it was a cool effect for lightning, but that's definitely a Zeus power, not a fucking Ares power. Like he should have been throwing fire.
That would make
wanna
more
be-
sense.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like
And he was
lava
on.
and
His armor was in flames for a while too.
Yeah,
little
but
bit.
he was like definitely throwing bolts of lightning like
Yeah.
Zeus would.
Yeah,
I know. I hear you. I hear you.
Well, is Ares
God
a
of War.
brother of
Zeus?
Zeus, or is he
He's a brother.
kid of Zeus?
Pretty sure he's
Yeah.
a brother.
I think I thought he was his brother too, but in the movie he's his son.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
I remember-
they're brother and sister, Diana.
Yeah,
And him.
so it was kind of weird.
Yeah,
But I mean, I was willing to forgive that.
Yeah,
little
that's
family
perfectly fine
lineage.
because the other thing is you don't see Zeus in this besides
Nope.
a kind of flashback, and obviously that's a huge
And it's all in
part
painting.
of this story.
Yeah, like he still has that mythical, ethereal type origin because you never really see him fleshed out.
How'd you like the conversation on the boat with Diana being very naive when it comes to sexuality? I
She was
guess,
very
No, she said
textbook.
she knew.
yeah.
well,
she
she-
said she
she
knew.
read-
She read all 7 volumes.
but she was also like, "I don't need a man for
To have pleasure. Oh, yeah.
but I need men for reproduction." But then Steve still smashed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that
I
purple
mean-
eggplant. She wasn't
Yeah.
complaining.
yeah, she wasn't complaining.
Sure wasn't. I was
I thought it was a super funny fucking scene. I was
Yeah, it
cracking
was.
up that whole time.
like when she walked in when he just got out of that tub.
Oh,
that
yeah, the
glowing
springs.
water and shit. Yeah,
And she's like, "What's that?"
she didn't even like walk out or anything. She just walked in like, "Hey, how's it going?" And he's like, "I'm just swinging." I mean, he's covered up a little bit, but all of a sudden he just that
Have
shit was
you
funny.
seen the helicopter?
Yeah,
Show you a
She
trick.
was, she was more fascinated by his watch than his purple eggplant.
yeah. He didn't. He didn't bring it.
Well,
One of my
eventually.
I love the scene when they're down in the trenches and they're at like the no man land part, and she's like, "We gotta," she's seeing all the people being hurt and stuff like that. She's like, "We gotta fucking do something." He's like, "We can't. We got to stay to the mission." There's no anybody who goes across there just die instantly. She's like, look, motherfucker, hold my coat.
Yes.
Hold my beer.
I fucking started clapping, dude. That scene was
That was
epic.
everyone
and she,
powerful.
and
And
she fucking
I heard
came out
people
of
breathe
trenches.
in. They're all.
And they didn't even take the cliche way out, where he's like, "No man's land." Well, I'm no man.
Yeah, yeah.
I was expecting. I was
Yeah.
like, "Thank you." God. They went so far to like not push some bullshit agenda in this movie.
Yeah.
I was like, "Thank you. You just made a good fucking story."
Yep.
Like I didn't feel like any sort of feminist bullshit coming out, or throwaway feminist bullshit coming out, or anything like that. Like it didn't feel too like girl power bullshit.
She didn't hate men.
Yeah,
No,
it was
she
fucking.
didn't.
It was a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I loved about it, is that she was fighting for all of humanity. She felt like everything would be cured once Ares was defeated.
How'd you like? At least to me, I got this impression. The Battlefield 1 style like scene in that
Yeah.
little village when she's
Oh, yeah.
bursting through and she does
Oh,
the
yeah.
shield stuff.
That was the best-
right out of
that's the best
Battlefield
scene.
1. Like good stuff from Battlefield 1. That's not an insult.
Yeah, that's
Y'all
the
like
best,
that or what?
Best scene. The best scene was the bell tower.
Yeah.
When she
when-
charges
that
that.
dude up.
Sniper up there.
Yeah, so you know that dude's fucking dead.
Shield.
I thought it was fucking dope when she fucking grabs that goddamn tank. and
Oh,
lifts
yeah.
it up. That was like the first scene where she lifts up something heavy. You're like, fuck,
You're
dude,
like,
she's
damn.
strong as fuck.
Yeah.
Which that's the thing is like if you're so strong and you pick a tank up, you would have to be bulletproof.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
'cause
yeah.
your muscles have to be so fucking dense.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I
But then
mean?
again, she was coming into her powers though. She was like slowly getting stronger and stronger. Cause before she
Yeah.
couldn't fucking like when she was trying to do that scene where she tries to jump that cabin to get to where
Yeah.
the shield and stuff is.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, to climb the tower. Yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't have that finger
She didn't
strength
have-
at
yeah.
first, and then
Mm-mm.
eventually
Then
she
she's
did,
like fucking Wolverine clawing that shit.
And that's why I also think when Ares told her that she has a lot to learn, he knew that she could be more than what she already is. And she was just realizing her potential.
She's turning to Kratos.
Hell,
Yeah.
You know what? I would play a Wonder Woman game, God of War style.
For
You know what I
sure.
mean?
If it was like that.
That would
yeah.
be fucking lit.
So what did you
Real.
guys think of this scene where after she loses Trevor and then she kind of goes into this rampage and fire and literally wipes out like a battalion?
Well,
Well,
we've all
she-
seen women go crazy after
Well,
you give
I
them
know
a day.
Wonder Woman has like a berserk mode kind of
Yep.
where she just kind of she has like a bloodlust and she just fucking goes off crazy and starts killing everybody.
So for me, I kind of took it like this could potentially be her in the future as the God of War.
I mean,
Well, because she
Really?
does turn into God of War.
Okay.
Because she's surrounded in fire and she just wipes out everyone lightning fast.
They could play with that concept in some sequels.
They
I would love to
That's
see
what I
that.
thought it was like alluding to, like potentially, maybe 2 movies down where she becomes God of War.
All right,
that'd
do,
be
we want,
fucking dope.
do we want to rate it?
I will give it a 9.2.
Ooh, very high marks.
It's-
I like it.
For me, it's the best superhero movie to date.
Really,
Origin story, too.
you're gonna give it the nod over Logan.
Yeah, I give it the nod over Logan.
That's
and,
high praise.
And Deadpool. So-
Wow,
And
that's-
Deadpool?
That's up. That's up there. Blue, what you got?
So actually, the only problem I have this entire movie was with Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
Dude, she was so fucking fine. Like every time she was on the
Distracting.
screen, man, I couldn't concentrate. I was like,
Oh,
she's just so like I
bad.
kept. It was like
Dude.
being a kid again, having a crush on somebody. I was like, I just can't get over how hot she was.
Dude, don't ever
Yeah.
go to any con where she's at because you will die.
Dude, so let me just say, so I'm gonna give her, I'm gonna give the movie. I was gonna give her, but I give the movie a 9.5 just because
Woo.
I'm giving her extra points because she did a lot of work for this role. Like she worked hard, and the fact that she was also pregnant in some scenes.
And reshots.
Wow.
And
So
in
reshots,
reshots,
she
yeah,
was,
she was
uh,
pregnant.
That is
But
impressive.
it's cool what they did is that they gave her a green screen like belly cover, and they basically CGI her stomach to be flat again,
Oh, that's hilarious.
which is fucking
That's
crazy.
awesome.
Yeah, but she was
Wait,
like
so she was like poking out pregnant.
like poking out pregnant, and they
Wow.
put like a CGI, like a green screen over her belly, and they CGI that out. But
Damn.
the fact that she was still doing shit while pregnant and still like, and she like gained the muscle mass and like she proved her haters wrong. I give it a 9.5 because
Yep.
of that.
I like it. That's high praise. Old Ninja, what you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go 9.5 because this is a good fucking film. This is
boy.
probably one of the few films that I'm gonna see twice.
Damn. That's
Because I didn't see Guardians twice, even though I liked Aliens. It had its issues. Even though I liked it, I wouldn't see it twice. I didn't see Logan twice. Wonder Woman, I'm gonna see again.
Damn, I feel kind of weird, but I'm going to give it an 8.8. I loved a lot of it. Don't get me wrong. My only slight knock was I wasn't feeling Ares all that much. And for me, I have to have a much stronger villain in terms of a connection in the film to to put it above the 9 threshold.
Well, he wasn't doing direct villain shit until
Yeah.
the end.
Yeah.
Oh, he was.
And
He
we
was
had Ludendorff most of the
fucking
time, and he was fucking shit up. Him and Dr.
manipulating
Poison.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
no fault with obviously Gal or anything that Patty decided to do, but only knock I would say is this was not an impressive villain for me.
I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of people give Marvel shit for having weak villains, but I'm gonna throw right back at DC too.
Mm-hmm.
They have weak fucking villains as well. Not only do they have weak villains, but they recycle a shitload of villains.
Yeah.
Like we've had more than 3 Jokers. Now we've had a shitload of Jokers.
Yeah, we have.
Right? We've had a shitload of fucking Lex Luthors. We've had Bane, who was both the times I was not impressed. The first time obviously was fucking bullshit.
What was the first one for Ben?
Batman and Robin.
with bat nipples.
I forgot
Yeah,
about that
and-
shit.
and then the
He
one-
barely spoke in that movie.
Yeah, and this most recent one, I don't think he was that great either.
Yeah, okay.
Really?
No. He didn't have fucking Venom. I mean, come
Yeah,
on
that's
now. That's
true.
the main thing of him. He's supposed to have Venom.
He had a big coat.
Yeah. It's fucking bullshit. And then, like, all the other villains are just, they weren't a big deal, you know?
No.
I mean, honestly, they weren't that fucking terrifying.
What did you? Well, let me get your take. Batman Begins. Did you like Ra's al Ghul?
No.
Really?
This is the same problem they had in this one. Like, he wasn't actually, like, even a villain to the very end.
Okay.
So he wasn't doing villain shit. I mean, like,
I mean, even in Begin, he wasn't really doing villain.
That's what I'm saying. Batman
villain
yeah,
shit,
Begins.
he wasn't doing anything. I mean, the Joker was doing a pretty good job, but at the same time, we've had, like, literally 5 Jokers. So,
Okay.
I mean, they need to have better villains that do more villainous shit throughout the entire movie instead of just, oh, here's the reveal at the end.
That's a fair point.
You know?
I got nothing for it. I mean, Sinestro and that obviously Green Lantern was disappointing as well.
Yeah,
but
the Parallax
he
is
was
like
still.
nothing.
So I mean, in the Green Lantern movie, he was still a Green Lantern. He didn't develop
That's-
the Fear Core yet, or the Yellow Lantern.
So he wasn't the villain in that?
No, he wasn't.
No,
the
he
villain. It was
wasn't the
Parallax.
villain.
Damn, I forgot about that
Yeah.
shit.
Parallax.
He was the
I'm
mentor.
confusing it, yeah.
Because that was the whole thing, is that he was the one. He was the best of them until Hal.
Yeah.
And then he fell from grace.
You know, the main problem is that I never feel, except for I guess with Bane, but even I knew the ending was going to be, but in all these superhero movies, I never get the feeling that the villain is ever going to win, like ever. And I think
That's a big point.
that's one of the problems. That's actually one of the main problems with a lot of these new Marvel characters that are like knockoff characters.
Yeah.
Is that first of all the villains are not original.
Yeah.
They're usually the older villains that we've already seen. And then second, if there is anybody new, they defeat them within like a couple of pages. And I think that's incredibly lazy for comic book writers to sit there and try to introduce a new villain that actually does not challenge the hero.
Yeah.
Like you can't have a good hero without a good villain.
You know, I'm going to take it just one step further, and this doesn't have to always happen, but I think a good villain should literally have a list of people that he has killed in the comics that directly relate to that hero.
Yeah, I agree. He has to be able to. There at least has to be a chance that he's going to win, and he has to have. There has to be at least some kind of defeat against the hero.
Yeah.
Some kind of defeat.
Yep.
Like they can't just. This is what keeps happening in all these fucking movies, except for with Bane, is that the whole movie goes on. You know, you have shit happen in the movie, and at the end, it's the reveal that this is the villain, and then the villain gets defeated within 15 minutes.
Yep.
Like,
Formula.
what the fuck? Like, seriously?
So what was it? The Dark Knight Returns was, I would say, is a little different from that.
That's the Bane one, right? That's what I said. It's not
No,
the Bane.
Dark Knight.
Yeah.
I can't
Oh
remember
no,
which
Dark
one it
Knight
was.
Rises was the third one. Dark Knight
that's the same one.
Returns.
Wait, who was the villain in the third
Who's
one?
the
Or
villain?
no, the Dark Knight. I'm thinking Dark Knight. Dark Knight was with the Joker, because in the end
He
he
didn't
kind
defeat him
of
at all.
well he kind of captures him, but then he sets up someone else to do work for him.
But he, at no point did I think the Joker was going to beat him. He never defeated him at any level. In
I
that.
think with
Well,
Superman,
challenge
Well,
him,
but Maggie died, or his girl
Oh yeah,
died.
he does kill his girl, and he causes a lot
he
of damage
lost.
to the city.
Well, but Batman took an L too with
He
his
did,
girl.
yeah.
I-
He took an
but
L
I'm,
with
I'm
the
just
girl.
trying to be fair.
But he also
but
took
it was
it.
after the villain already lost,
But he also took an
right?
L.
Wasn't it?
No, it was in
it's
the
when
middle
he's
of the movie.
hanging.
Was it in the middle of it?
Yeah, it was like in the
towards
middle of the
end.
movie. So.
But he also took an L with Harvey Dent, because Harvey, he was grooming to take over his spot, and then the Joker had manipulated him. So in a way, Joker did kind of win.
I feel like Dark
Well,
Knight might be
it's-
the outlier.
It's and with Bane too. 'Cause
Yeah.
he lost with Bane, but it's pretty fucking rare. And all the other superhero movies, the formula that I gave you holds
Works.
true.
Yeah, exactly. 98% of the time. I'm with you on that. I mean, we like our good villains.
Actually, it's
Well,
probably
it's-
the main reason why I hated Iron Man 3. Because there was
There was a lot of reason to hate that movie.
yeah, that's one of the reasons. I mean, the way he had PTS, it just kind of, I feel like it kind of came out of nowhere. I understand why he did it, but no one beat him. He like beat himself.
Yeah.
And then he had this little like annoying kid helping him out. And then don't get me started on fucking the Mandarin. That was fucking shit
That wasn't
show.
even the fucking Mandarin.
It was a shit show.
He's like the main goddamn villain in all Iron Man. Well, not all, but you
yeah,
know.
but it's one of his greatest foes,
Yeah.
and he was nowhere near on the caliber of what he should have been.
Especially when they were setting it up, like in the first
Yep.
Iron Man, they
Oh
had
my
the
God.
fucking one of the Rings of Power.
Yep.
Yeah.
They just threw it away. This is what I'm talking
All
about.
of
How
it.
they don't, when you don't stick to comics, it's important.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you already you have the blueprint of what makes this character good, and then you choose to like take some other path because you want to be original. You want to jack off from the fucking clam chowder.
Yeah.
Got to get your own little flavor in there.
Oh, same thing with so they had the Mandarin and the Extremist because in the comics he couldn't beat the Extremist until he incorporated the Extremist into his body.
Yeah, and then that's the same thing. It was too easy. Like at the end, they was just killing them like they were nothing.
Yeah,
like he wasn't
fucking
even doing it. His fucking
His
drones were doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fucking terrible.
That part pissed me off too when it wasn't like Iron Man fighting. It was just his fucking robots and shit. But then also like at the end he fucking blew them all up. It's like what the fuck? Are you serious?
That didn't make any goddamn
stupid.
That
sense.
made me. That movie made me mad.
And then in the next movie, what did he do? He builds a whole new core of fucking Iron Man robots.
Yeah.
It's like, really?
It's all going to change for Iron Man 4 coming out in what, 3 weeks?
Yeah, right.
You mean
Iron Man with
Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
We going to stick with movies a little bit? or
Iron Man Homecoming.
Well,
We can.
one quick thing about Wonder Woman. Go see it. It's a great fucking movie. You haven't told, we highly recommend it. It's really, really good from beginning to end, and just check it out. Definitely check it out. That's all I gotta say about that. Catch me
right.
outside.
Catch you outside.
Damn.
All
Oh, you
right,
might
well-
get
Oh, wait,
sued
you know-
now.
You know, one thing we didn't talk about is the females on their mascara, like
Amazons.
the Amazons. Like,
Oh, you mean like Claire Underwood being a fucking
They were
Amazon? She was
various forms of hotness.
what was cool is that they were multicultural too. They're
Yeah.
like,
That's how it was
Yeah,
in the comics.
black
Yeah.
girls, white girls, Mexican, and I don't know. Yeah, it was cool. I like it.
Did y'all notice that Jenna died?
Yeah, that's Claire Underwood.
Yeah.
Is it really from
From
Forrest
House
Gump?
of, yeah,
Forrest.
she's
No.
in Forrest Gump. She's also in
Yeah.
the what is it?
House
Prince,
of Cards?
House of Cards.
yeah, she's no. Yeah, that.
Orange
but
is
the
the
other
New
one,
Princess Bride.
Princess Bride. There you go. That's the one I was thinking of.
All right. Where else we going?
Sorry, I was reading something. Let's talk about Dreamcast. Dreamcast emulator for the Xbox One.
Okay.
I'll just say it first. Xbox One take another L.
Wow.
Where are the new exclusive games? Where they at though?
Wait, it's actually emulating Dreamcast games from the 90s.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I used to own a Dreamcast. It was fucking awesome. But I have an Xbox One that's literally collecting dust in my closet right now because there's no fucking exclusives out for it. None.
What were the Dreamcasts? I can't even remember what the
Oh,
games were.
fucking Power Stone,
Power
Soul
Stone was the better
Calibur.
one.
There's a whole bunch.
Dreams?
Okay.
Shenmue. There's a whole bunch.
Was
They
the
had-
Tomb Raider on there?
I can't remember.
Yeah,
Okay.
there was an exclusive
Sonic
Resident
on there.
Evil one.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a really good song on there.
Sonic
Alright.
Adventure was fucking dope.
But yeah, I mean,
and
this.
it had Street Fighter Second Strike.
But this is Microsoft losing again. I mean, they didn't come out with original content. And I think when they first announced the Xbox One, I said it right when I saw the announcement. I was like, where are the games? They kept announcing all this shit about, it can it could be like a cable box. You can do all this entertainment. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm buying a game console to play fucking games. So if you don't have games, this is going to be a failure. And this is why they're in fucking last place right now.
I'm like looking through some of the games and they're like, there's Ready to Rumble, which was a good game.
Oh, I forgot about that game.
Oh, wait, no,
Is that the
game.
boxing one?
Yeah, the boxing
do
one.
remember
that
The
was
guy
fun.
with the giant fro.
Yeah, I do remember that one. I like that one.
They had Marvel vs. Capcom, which is fucking dope.
Marvel's Capcom 2, which was like
What years
super
are we
popular.
talking about for the Dreamcast? I'm
This is
fuzzy
like
on that.
99.
90s.
Late
Yeah.
90s?
Yeah,
Okay.
early 2000s.
Man,
yeah.
I'm fuzzy on that.
There's a game called, I remember this game, Seaman.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
where
it
you're
was-
like
it's
the
creepy.
fish with the dude's head.
Yeah, to talk to it and shit.
Oh,
Shit was
that's
fucking weird.
weird.
There was Power Stone. That was fucking
Power
good
Stone's
game.
a
Soul
super popular
Calibur.
game.
Uh,
Code Veronica. Resident Evil Code Veronica was
yeah.
at the time exclusive on the Dreamcast.
I thought it is off. Oh shit, came back on. I'm not sure why it came back on.
Damn.
You get so annoyed with it.
Sorry.
Well, no,
man.
usually I mute my computer, but it just, I think because I still had the menu popped open, and when I
Oh.
clicked on the thing, it unclicked it. But yeah,
All right.
but yeah, the Dreamcast came out November or September 9th, 1999 in America.
I mean, it did a lot of cool shit, but that was like, 18 years ago.
Yeah, that's
So-
forever.
And
fucking
the
forever.
thing is that there was a story out the other day that all these the Xbox One backwards compatibility, nobody's fucking buying. Like all those old games, nobody's buying them. Probably because nobody's playing the console anymore. Like it's
God damn.
there's no reason for you to own the console right now. Like they had what? I think it was Halo Wars 2.
Mm-hmm.
That was
the
like
last exclusive.
that was the last one. Where's the fucking next one?
And we got look. You mentioned something about Crackdown, but I ain't seen shit.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Crackdown,
haven't
that's
seen
true.
Crackdown. Yeah, but it
That's-
hasn't been released yet.
Yeah, but that's not gonna push units though. You know,
It's
that's
been a
the problem.
long time since a Crackdown game.
Yeah, so if they don't have a good E3, I know Project Scorpio is gonna come out. They're probably gonna announce it there. But if they don't have a solid, if they pull an E3 like they did last year, like they might as well just stop making Xboxes.
God damn.
I mean, seriously, I'm not being a dick, but that's just the way it's gonna be. I
Look,
mean,
there's a lot of hard truths there. There's a lot of harsh truth. Dreamcast emulator, that ain't the one, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking that would be a good console saver because nobody's really playing. I mean, there's some nostalgia with playing some of those games, but it's not like a constant go back to.
Not
play.
compared to good,
especially
good
because
new
I can
games.
emulate that shit on my PC for free.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I can emulate everything except for like a PS4 and the current generation games.
I get you.
I can emulate all that shit for free.
Yep. I hit. Yeah. I don't watch Gotham. You guys watch Gotham, right?
I need
He
to catch
watches
up.
Gotham.
Oh, yeah, guys.
Don't spoil that shit for me because I need to catch up.
You guys need to fucking be watching Gotham because Gotham has gotten so much better since day one. And the shit that went down for the season, it was a 2-hour season finale, and I'm
Damn.
saying it was better than fucking Arrow hands motherfucking
What?
down. Because with Arrow, it was like the big reveal, like the final battle between him and blah blah blah. But with the shit that goes down in Gotham, fucking the Court of Owls. Fucking, it's such a good show, but like there's a bunch of nods to the Batman franchise. Like there's certain people that are growing into the roles. I'm not saying who it is, but the ending is fucking dope as hell. Like I needed like a few towels. I was like, oh shit, I need a towel. But it wasn't even at the end where I needed towels. Like there's a scene earlier regarding the character, but then like they revealed that one character is actually somebody else, and it's gonna change the fucking season next season.
This is season 3, right?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
season 3.
I need to catch
But
up.
yeah, man, this show has definitely been killing it this year. Gordon, he's not a commissioner yet, but at first when the show came on, I was like, nobody really cares about Commissioner Gordon. But in this season, this show has really built up Commissioner Gordon for me. Like before, I just thought he was just an extra character who probably didn't have like a backstory, but so far that show has definitely proved me wrong. But one cool thing I'm gonna spoil real quick is that
Why are you gonna spoil?
there's just a cool fight scene with Jim Gordon with a fucking samurai sword, and he's
Damn.
fucking kicking ass. I'm like, holy shit, he's fucking like Deathstroke fucking fools up. But yeah, man, y'all guys definitely got to catch up on this show. It's fucking great. And I think all of the seasons are on Netflix right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think
Did it end?
season 3.
Season 3 probably
yeah,
just
season
popped
3
up.
Man.
just got it to Netflix. I believe. Let me double check.
Because that's how they did with the CW shows.
Yeah,
once
They're
they
all on
ended, they're
Netflix.
all on Netflix.
I need to.
And
I
they
need to
even
catch
added
up.
Riverdale. So the first season of Riverdale is
Why are
on
you
Netflix.
bringing up that shit that don't nobody like?
Because you watched it and you liked it.
Whatever.
Yeah, I saw your face. You was like, "Oh, look at Veronica.
What
What's
she
that
want?
mouth do?"
You know what? I would bust a load, though.
But one thing
You
I
watching.
think I already spoiled this part in the chat when I had said that somebody comes to Gotham and it's better than Arrow's version.
Damn. All right.
We get a real Ra's al Ghul.
See? Oh yeah, you did spoil that.
All right. I'm down. Now that it's on Netflix, I'm going to catch up then. I'm going to do that this summer. For the summer.
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, will we know? Do we know when Mr. Robot's starting?
It's a good fucking question.
Let me look that up.
Because it's June right now,
It is
God
June.
damn it. And I feel like Mr. Robot needs to catch fire over the summer. You know what I mean?
Pretty quick.
With Billy Badass, man, I've been listening to a whole bunch of Joey Badass.
Badass,
Joey
yeah.
Badass, fucking that fool has flows. Like,
Yeah.
listen to his fucking rap, man. It's
Check it
fucking
out.
good. All right.
Let me see.
That
when-
should be cool.
It comes back in October.
Oh,
No,
Oh,
it's a
what?
summertime show. What the fuck?
New season this October.
Damn,
what it
they-
says on their page.
You know what? They're going hard. They're going at the fall guys. You know what I mean? Like the
That's-
fall lineup.
That's gonna be tough.
They don't give a damn. USA trying to go for the jugular.
Because you do know what returns in October? Stranger Things.
Oh shit! Right.
That's gonna be rough.
Man.
And fucking
No,
Walking Dead comes
Yeah,
back
but,
October too.
hold on, but Stranger Things, that's not competing with nobody on network television because you can watch it
Yeah, you can binge
literally
watch it.
whenever the fuck you want. You don't have to wait for a fucking special day for it to come out.
And didn't they only have like 8 or 10 episodes the first
Yeah, it
season?
was-
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like what? It was 8, wasn't it? Or
Yeah,
6?
something
Was it
like
even
that.
6?
Yeah.
Good.
That was fucking dope.
So,
Oh, let me get my soapbox real quick. Let me
Go ahead.
complain about some shit. We were just talking about Wonder Woman, but I want to complain about the fucking mainstream media that sees now that comic books are cool. Again, I guess.
Oh, here we
And
go.
now they keep fucking spoiling shit in their fucking in headlines about comic books. So today, Batman 24 came out, and like literally in the headline of this fucking story, they spoiled a major plot point in the fucking comic book. It was yesterday, the day before the fucking comic even came out, and then the first line in the in the story it says spoiler alert. No, it's not a spoiler alert, you bitch. You already fucking spoiled it. Like in the fucking headline, and they keep doing it. Like other media organizations keep doing it.
Yeah.
It'd be like saying, well, we already spoiled Wonder Woman on this podcast. On the podcast,
We gave warnings.
We gave warnings. All right, but it'd be like me saying Wonder Woman, like Mister. What was the guy's name? Basically, spoil who the fuck Ares is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You'd be like doing that in the fucking headline.
Yep.
It's like, why the fuck would you do that? Like before the movie even came out.
Well, the thing that gets me is they just don't have respect for the comic book like industry,
No.
as opposed to like with video games. You're not going to spoil the ending of Horizon Zero Dawn or
Yeah.
Zelda or anything else, and you're obviously not going to spoil anything from TV shows in your headlines either, like Game of Thrones or whatever. But with comics, for some reason, they're like, okay, we're going to tell you exactly what the fuck happens at the end of Secret Empire or Batman,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Stop that bullshit. You
Yeah.
know, especially the day it gets released or the
Or
day before. That's
Yeah.
holy shit. Now, 3 business days, a full week afterwards, that's on us. That's on us as comic readers. If you didn't get your book on Wednesday and read it quickly, hey.
But then also they can't be having fucking spoilers in the goddamn titles, because
Yeah.
even if you haven't read the comic, like you can be scrolling through something, or you can be like looking up like Batman and see a fucking article, and it can be the top one, and your eyes gonna fucking read it, and you're gonna see the fucking spoiler. They should have something like major event happens in Batman's comics, or some shit like that, instead of
That's
just
perfect.
Yeah.
Batman blah 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 blah.
Yeah, don't do no bullshit.
dude.
I'm with you 100% on that one. Fuck that.
I want to punch somebody in the fucking mouth. I forget who the guy's name was, but it was on USA Today, and I'm just like,
Oh, it's all
look, we
bad.
get it. You want to be fucking cool and edgy and shit. You read comics, but shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. You just
Yeah.
pissing off comic readers. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? All right, now, Old Ninja, you talked all your stuff about your Dark Universe shit. You got an update for us?
Oh, there's only a slight update that Alex Kurtzman, who's overseeing, I guess, all of this, is adding more movies to his Dark Universe. The Creature of the Black Lagoon, Dracula, and Hunchback of Notre
You're
Dame.
leaving out major story parts, though.
Yeah, I didn't. There was some.
What's the major
bonus
story?
I talked
Well,
about.
the major part is that Rotten Tomatoes is 26% right now
For the Mummy.
for the
Oh, for
Mummy.
the Mummy.
Yeah.
So if the Mummy doesn't do well, I can almost guarantee you they're gonna cancel the rest of those fucking movies.
Isn't that what we said?
So
Isn't that what we said?
there is one franchise that did have like poor sales after the first movie came out, but they still churned out more, which was the Chronicles of Narnia. The first one did really well. Prince Caspian didn't do as well, and then the one after that.
Did you notice what you just said there? The first one did well.
Yeah.
So if this first one doesn't do well, what the fuck would they make more?
Yeah. Usually that's not how it goes, man.
Usually no, but I mean, Universal has these rights. They're gonna probably try to still push it. So
No, they won't. In this day and age, no, they won't. I mean,
You know how expensive it is with the
Oh, yeah.
CGI to make these kind of movies? These are big budget summer, hopefully blockbusters.
I mean, just think about the CGI they got to do to make Tom Cruise look tall.
Yeah.
That's billions of dollars right there.
They can use special camera angles for that shit.
Yeah,
God
yeah.
dang.
I'm. If this doesn't work, the first one out, they may still, depending on the production schedule, or whatever, pump out another one. If one or two fails or both fail, nah, this ain't no fucking universe, man.
I wonder the reason why it's not doing too well is because people are thinking that it's the Mummy reboot, the Brendan Fraser Mummy, and not like old school horror Mummy.
I'm gonna go a step
Storyline.
further. Isn't this a PG-13 movie?
I
think it is.
probably.
So if it is, and I'm not positive, maybe we can fact check me, but if it's not a rated R version, to me it's already going to be quite a bit watered down, like how we talked about with Wonder Woman and the blood and whatnot. If you have a quote unquote horror movie with no blood and no real gore,
PG-13, yeah.
yeah,
Well, I think a lot of old horror movies were PG-13.
you got some
No, we're
examples for me?
talking.
Let me
But
look.
PG-13 back in our day was different. They still had blood and shit.
Yeah, let me see real quick.
Yeah.
I think Nightmare on Elm Street was PG-13.
Whoa,
No, it was not.
fucking way.
No.
First
You,
one's
now
rated
you
R.
proved, you
for
proved
sure.
that. You proved that shit. I remember Johnny Depp getting a fucking blade of hands all through his fucking torso in his bed. I mean, and a blood shower and shit in Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay, well, it's rated R.
It's probably- Lucky it wasn't rated X.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the remake was rated R too, wasn't it?
It felt like all of those Nightmare on Elm Streets are rated R. I want my horror as a genre typically to be rated R.
Yeah, 'cause
typically.
you can't have something scary that's rated PG. Actually, hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta rewind.
Okay.
Stranger Things. That fucking monster was legit scary. Like
Very-
the way, yeah.
Very true.
But that's like,
And it's a TV show.
and that's fucking rare.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That some PG-13
Yeah, that did spook me.
is actually scary. Yeah.
But
Especially as an adult.
yeah, oh,
Yeah.
definitely. Now the It movie that's an R, I
Kids
believe.
died, right? I'm pretty
Oh.
sure that's an R.
At least
so.
in the miniseries,
So wasn't the miniseries on TV?
it
like-
was, but kids still got killed, I believe. And this one, I think, is going to obviously be in theaters and should be a bloody fucking mess.
So this one is R, yes or no?
It should be R. It definitely should be R. And damn, I'm gonna take that shit. Scared the fuck out of me when I was like 9 or whatever with It. But I'm gonna see this one in the theater. I'm gonna fucking nut
Hey,
up.
Here's a list of movies that are PG-13 horror movies.
All right, what you got?
The Ring,
Oh,
Okay,
The Ring
all right,
fucked
all
me
right,
up.
all right.
That was a good one.
Drag Me to Hell,
That was good. That was Sam Raimi. That was a good film. That was a good flick.
The Sixth Sense.
That wasn't a horror movie.
I mean, they
Yeah,
had
that's
ghosts,
more-
but they weren't doing no shit.
that's
They were
more of
fucking
a-
walking around.
Like the worst than that was Misha Barton puking. That's probably
Okay.
the worst.
Arachnophobia.
That's not
That was a
horror.
kiddie
Yeah,
fucking
that's
movie,
spiders
bruh.
and shit.
Fuck that movie. That movie scared the shit out of me. The Last
wait.
Exorcism.
Go back one.
Go back
There was one. Yeah, go back one screen.
Cloverfield. Tremors.
No,
Yeah.
the others, because that was kind of.
That was all right. That was
Yeah.
ghosts.
But that's also PG-13.
All right, there's a few. There's
And-
a few.
Oh, Insidious 2 was
Yeah,
PG-13?
Insidious. Devil.
weird.
That movie was trippy. When they were stuck in the elevator and one of them was the devil.
All right, you proved your point. There's some.
Gremlins.
Oh, Gremlins?
Oh.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah,
fucking good. That
because
was fucking
Gremlins
good.
awesome.
I'm trying to think what big fucking movie was scary.
Hey, you just named a few.
Yeah, that's a few. That's a few.
Boogeyman was garbage. What's that one?
Prom Queens.
Oh, Prom Night.
Oh, Prom Night.
You know who's in that movie? It's Idris Elba.
Really?
He plays the detective.
Dude, the more I see previews of this Dark Tower,
Looks good.
the more excited I am for this. This could be, I'm not calling it yet, but it
Sleeper
could
hit?
be not only a sleeper hit, but his big blockbuster franchise.
But
you know what I mean?
You know what this reminds me of? Reminds me of John Carter.
Ooh, you think
So-
so? You get that sense?
But John Carter was
Ugh.
good though.
Nah, but nobody fucking watched that.
Nobody
movie.
saw
Nobody
that
did.
shit. It bombed,
it,
bro.
it bombed, but I mean, everyone I know that's watched it gave a good review.
I
for
liked it.
I
But
really
it
liked
lost
it,
like $130 million.
which was fucking weird.
That's when he's on Mars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that movie too. I don't understand why it did bad.
I don't understand either, but I mean, the movie is based off a 100-year-old book. Like
Yeah.
literally, was it the centennial year that came out?
They also could have called it Latin because Latin.
God dang.
All right. Holy shit. What was this bullshit about over in Los Gatos, a high school racist porn invite?
Prom.
invite? Prom invite?
Prom.
Porn
Why-
invite.
porn?
I want a porn invite. Come on.
God dang.
Did it does it say porn?
No, it's just prom.
Okay, I was
I
like,
read what I
But
wanted
he
to.
read what he wanted to.
I typed it in there. So
Thinking about Hanzo.
He's like racist Futanari.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what happened because this happened a few weeks ago. But a white kid did a promposal and he used a black emoticon to ask the girl out, but then he also asked her out in blackface.
I'm so confused.
God
He did.
damn.
Wait, he did this on his phone and then face to face?
Yeah,
I was like, that's not that. Oh, that's racist.
Yeah. That. So face to face, he did blackface
Wait,
to ask a black girl out. Is
lynching
that what he
and
did?
blackface?
yeah. I gotta look it up because it's been a while since the thing.
Because this is all. It's been like 2 weeks.
Why would you
since
ask somebody at a prom like that? Like, did he just like legit not know? I'm trying to give the guy the benefit of the doubt because he asked somebody out, but it's like maybe he didn't. Because some people don't know that blackface you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And Los Gatos is not a very quote unquote diverse area per
But
se.
the Bay is. I mean,
I hear you, but you could be kind of.
I know Los Gatos. They got
So
some.
wait,
they got,
he went
they gotta have some black
blackface
families
because he
there.
wanted
Okay.
to look like his Bitmoji.
Why did his Bitmoji look like him? That's all fucked up.
But he
Is he special needs?
he also sent a picture of like a black person being hung, and it says, "Do you want to be like a nigga and hang out at prom?"
Not a good look. Not a good look,
You
bro.
done fucked up. There, you
Yeah.
didn't.
Fucked
no coming
up.
back from that.
Like right when I saw that line is when Blue read it.
So
I'm
it-
like, you fucked up.
So it seemed like he
all-
wanted to kind of racist troll more than he wanted to get laid or go to the prom.
Yeah, it's,
Maybe he thought he was black. Maybe he thought he's transracial.
Yeah.
It's like
that's the thing now.
Rachel Doja.
Yeah, Dozel.
Whatever.
so it looked like he posted this on his Instagram to ask the girl out, and I guess he
I
asked her out in
understand these
person.
kids.
Yeah, this. And the schools. Oh no, it's something else. But yeah, the reason why I posted on there, I wanted to find out like what you guys, because when I first saw it, like, I was like, I mean, at first I thought it was just an emoticon or whatever, but then it turned out to be this whole fucking different kind of fucking backstory, which didn't make any goddamn sense. But
Yeah.
and it happened in our neighborhood too, which
This
is.
is, it's like one of those things where, like, you know, when you're a young kid and you hit the girl that you like, this
Yeah.
is like that times like a million.
Yeah, exactly.
So he wanted to be like her emoji con because there's a picture of him,
Emoticon?
whatever, Bitmoji.
Why you sound so
whatever.
old, old ninja?
Because I don't give a fuck about what these kids
He only
do.
speaks hieroglyphics.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that. Damn it, you took my shit.
It's because he's a knob.
Dude, his face is truly in blackface.
Damn.
Terrible. And he's holding
Wait,
a
is she
sign. I believe she's
She's
black.
Indian. I'm kidding.
I was like,
Maybe
wait a
more
minute.
fucked up. Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, so fuck that kid.
Weirdo.
Yeah.
So they're talking about like expelling him or.
Oh yeah, fuck him.
Well,
Like, I would feel really bad
Fuck
if he
him.
just. I'd feel awful if he just didn't know and he's just stupid.
Ah.
But that's highly unlikely. So
yeah.
fuck him.
Well, no, 'cause I would say fuck him because of the picture, like the drawing that he did. Like, hey,
Yeah,
you want to
somebody
hang out
yeah.
like a nigger?
look, I don't have
Yeah,
any.
there's no excuse for that.
I don't have any sympathy for him, but if you, is there a policy? I don't have a kid in high school or anything, but is there a policy where you send something to another student and you're a student on Instagram or social media, and the school can punish you for what you communicate to that other student?
Yeah.
I believe they
that-
can.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's like, but that's that's nothing new. It's well established.
Oh
and all
yeah,
that.
it's like
I-
online bullying. Like,
I
you
think
can definitely.
the difference
get
is
off
what
that.
kind of punishment you get from from county to county.
Okay.
But pretty much, yeah. Like
Even if
Prana
it doesn't
said.
occur like during school events or on school, if you're at
As
home
long
on
as you're, I believe, as long as you're a student and
Wow.
you like, because it's like what Corona said, cyberbullying.
Well, and-
if you do it during the summer, you're still a student.
You don't have full rights as a kid.
yeah, no, I get that. I get
You
that
don't.
you don't.
Yeah.
I just didn't know where the school like line was drawn versus the courts or whatever. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, it's still, yeah, it still applies.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, wait. Are you saying you're wondering if the school will sue the student or the parents, or if they're going to try to do legal action?
It sounds like the school, from what Blue was reading, the school was able to suspend the kid for doing some racist or against their code of ethics stuff to another student. When it's outside of school, I just didn't know where that line was when it came to social media. And it sounds
yeah.
like there is a line.
Oh yeah, people have definitely have gotten in trouble for social media stuff at school.
Okay.
Like they'll bring it in and be like, hey, you said this to this other student, unacceptable. Here's the consequences. So.
Yeah, especially when
That's
have
not
you
new.
seen what they've been doing? They hold like little party. Like there's one about the girl in Texas who got jumped by a bunch of other girls, and they posted the
yeah.
video.
Or there's that
on
one where
social media.
they like
That one
killed
was-
her too.
Well, that one, the one that you're talking about, that one's actually it has a silver lining because that girl got fucked up, and then Henner and Huron Gracie, they're two of the sons or grandsons of Hilo Gracie, guy who invented Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. They have
brought
their own
her-
academy. They flew the whole family out.
And had the whole family trained.
Yeah, they had them all trained, and now she knows how to defend herself.
I got another stupid ass question. How is the school able to determine, like with anonymous online postings, whether this is a student or not?
They could just complain. It's not anonymous.
Yeah, I doubt it's anonymous.
But I mean, like if you have an account that doesn't have your school name to it or your school picture, and you're posting something to someone else, how does the school know?
So whose Instagram doesn't have any pictures of them on it?
yeah,
well,
Like,
I wasn't
especially
whose
kids.
But hold on, I
Instagram
wasn't
does not
just
have
talking
their
about
name.
Instagram. I was talking about social media in general.
Well,
so let's say
Oh,
you have a
there's
if you have a Twitter account with a stupid ass egg, and you know how they are.
Yeah, but that's not like in this instance it doesn't really qualify. But there's ways you can find out.
Okay,
I wonder
but
if-
the school would do that investigation. You're saying?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
can
well,
investigate,
But I
Wow.
wonder if the girl might have like saw the pictures, like, what the fuck? This shit's some fucked up shit, and like she told her parents, and the parents got upset, and fucking,
Yeah, that
shit
too. I mean,
escalated that
usually
way.
when you're trying to shame someone, you want to make sure that they see. So someone who's part of the school populace, they're going to make sure that you see or your friends see, and it's going to get back to you. You show it to an adult, then the adults get involved, take it to
Look,
school.
I'm not for the bullying one bit. I just wanted to understand how it works in this new age. You know what I mean?
Kids are fucking stupid. They do stupid shit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're going to probably post.
They're sticking tampons full of vodka up their asses.
Yeah.
That's how dumb kids
You
are.
can get
now.
drunk real well from that.
Oh,
huh?
yeah, you could die real well from that, too.
Yeah, exactly. or
Get all
like,
kind of
or you
infections.
can break a glow stick and put all the chemicals all over your body and die, like they do.
Actually, this is a fucked up story from the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
Now that you brought that up, one of my first field ops when I was in the Marine Corps, it was I was in the field, and there was this crazy guy. His last name was Grinnell, and I remember he was in like my he was on basically like my team, and I was sleeping, and this guy decided to take a bunch of glow sticks and crack them all open, and not only did he put them all over his body, but he like wrote shit on the side of like all this military equipment.
Oh fuck!
And so like we all got in trouble. I was like, why the fuck you gotta be so goddamn crazy? I'm like boot. I was boot at the time. It means like I was a new guy, and we all got in trouble for that shit.
Yeah.
All
was like,
fucking
God
bad.
damn.
Group punishment
Did
for
you-
that shit.
Did you guys whoop his ass later on, or?
I was boot. When you're in the military, if you're the boot guy, you
You just got to tag it.
yeah.
Fucking all bad.
Oh, man.
That was one small example of my fucked up beginning in the Marine Corps. The other part was there's a huge drug bust, but that's a different story for a different time.
Goddamn.
Well, Coach, since you brought up the whole being out in the fields, I'm assuming that you weren't a field black guy. I don't want to say
I like your segue, man.
But yeah, just kind of segue into what Bill Maher had said over one of his shows. So he had this show on HBO, and he was interviewing some kind of senator. I'm not sure who the fuck he was talking to, but the senator.
Was the senator black?
No, he was white.
Okay.
So the guy was talking about, hey, you
Was
know,
his last name white and he's actually black though?
you know what? You never fucking know.
God
You
damn.
never fucking know. 'Cause kind of stopping where I was at, but like every person I know that has whose last name is white is black, and then people who I know who are white, their last name is like Brown or something. Like we have a
Well,
friend
there's Jack
from high
Black
school-
that's white.
Yeah, I guess so. That's true. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, but that proved my point too. Anyways, so he was interviewing him, and the guy had mentioned how, hey, you should come work in the fields with us, and Bill Murray had said no, I can't do that. I'm more of a house nigger. And he said the ER, not the nigga. He's the ER.
He used the whole thing.
And like the crowd got quiet. He's like, "Oh, I'm just joking, blah blah." But fucking the internet is pissed off about
Yeah,
it.
did he lose his show or get fired?
People
I
want
haven't
him to
heard-
get fired.
I haven't heard that he did.
I heard he got in trouble somehow.
Yeah, he got in trouble, but he's so. Something that's funny about it is that he actually has Ice Cube coming on this weekend.
And Ice Cube did not cancel.
Yeah, he didn't cancel him, so
you know,
we're
he's
gonna,
gonna talk to him about it.
yeah.
Remember that interviews with him when he was just got an NWA, cancel interviews, and you go to the interview anyway and just give him shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
Cube. I love Cube.
Yeah.
Anytime he's on, I'll definitely watch that one. I don't usually watch the show, but if Cube is going to be on there,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
It's
wanna see
weird
that.
because Bill Maher is usually like, I don't know, he's usually fairly,
no, he's pretty edgy.
yeah, he's pretty edgy, but not. I never would have seen that he would cross a line like that.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah, I mean,
Well,
he's always like kind of on the edge. I'm still pissed at the guy because he got to smash Cara Santa Maria, who's hot as fuck. I'm just saying.
He smashed a lot of hot
Wait,
rods.
no, wait. He's the one that usually smashing Playmates, right? Like all the
Yes,
time in the
he's-
Playboy Mansion
he
and
has
shit.
smashed-
But he had Cara Santa Maria. They almost got married or some shit.
Oh, wow.
He has
Yeah.
smashed numerous tens.
Yeah, like he gets
And he's like
Premium.
a 3.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
rich,
I didn't
rich
wanna say-
tail, rich
Yeah.
tail. You
I
know?
mean, he used to do stand up, so
yeah,
could
well,
be that comedy.
his ex wife Coco Johnson has been saying that he usually used the N-word quite a lot, and she's black. She's a black chick.
So you thought he was in the club?
yeah.
No.
Well, 'cause
and
I've heard
ex-wives
other
do
people-
say some shady. I'm not
true.
that.
Yeah, you can't-
I believe
allegedly.
to a certain extent, but at the same time, if you're an ex of somebody, I got to
Yeah.
take everything you say with a grain of salt when you're talking bad about them.
Yeah.
but then he actually said it. So.
No, I hear you. But
Yeah, isn't it? What's his name? The dude from the Clippers, the owner and whatnot.
Donald Sterling.
Yeah, there you go. That fool be dropping the N bomb apparently.
Well,
Oh, he didn't know he was being recorded.
yeah, he
Fucked up,
knew he
but-
was being recorded, gave zero fucks. And
Oh, he did know? Oh, shit.
Yeah,
he knew.
He was told.
So he has a wife and a black girlfriend.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The
Chrono.
fucked up part about the Sterling thing is that he said, I don't care if we have sex with him, just don't take pictures with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and don't sit by him or bring him to the arena.
So that was
Yeah,
like,
don't
that was
bring
the
him
other
to
part. So it's like obviously he didn't really have a problem with black people. He just didn't want them to be seen with like his chick because
His side chick.
Yeah, because he was fucking. It's almost like the whole thing was
Great
fucking weird as shit.
distinction.
You know what?
She was mixed,
Wait,
though.
you know what? Hearing that,
side
I'm not mad at him.
It was a really weird situation.
Damn.
Like he wasn't saying like real disparaging shit other than like the word,
Yeah.
which is obviously the word is disparaging. So I'm not gonna.
But I mean, people have gone on record saying he's been like that since the 80s.
Well,
Or
he's
earlier.
old as fuck. He probably owned slaves.
Oh, fuck. I wasn't there. I'm saying.
Anyway,
Broke out.
this actually brings up a good point because I hear people like black people that'll use the N word and be like, I'm using it to take the power back, and I fucking hate hearing that. You haven't taken the power out of shit. Like, because if somebody white called you the N word, you would probably punch him in the face. So I think if everybody just stopped fucking using that goddamn word, we'd be better off. Like the less amount of black people that use the word, the less amount of everybody that would use the word, because it would instantly become not cool anymore, and people would no longer choose to use it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You'd have to tackle all of hip hop.
Because it's well,
And more than that.
Because people,
More than that.
because
Comedy.
for some people it's kind of confusing. It's like, well, how come they can say it but I can't? I understand it's a child's argument, but
Just like
You know-
the F word.
I don't give a fuck about the F word.
Oh, the other F
Yeah,
word.
the
Oh.
F word.
Oh.
Oh, fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
So-
hear you. I mean, that's something. Here's the thing, too. We all grew up, except for you, in the 80s. And, being an elementary school kid and junior high, I'm sure all of us have either heard or used derogatory terms for homosexual people, back when we were kids. Because it was a very different time. I'm going to admit it. I mean, am I alone?
But we don't use it now.
No, exactly. But I'm just saying times change, and it's possible to get better.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
This the problem though is that a lot of people are using those same terms for like these new gender pronouns. Like they're trying to use the same argument, but like, oh, this is just the evolution of language. And if,
I ain't
if
calling
you-
nobody they.
Yeah, I'm not calling you they, z, zer. I don't give a fuck. Because
Zer.
You want to know the main reason why? Is because nobody used the word he or her in a disparaging term and killed you to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like they didn't do that to tear you down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when somebody says that argument, it's like, obviously you don't understand what it's like to be called a nigger
Yeah.
when you're black by somebody that means it with the ER term. I even saying that word just fucking bothers me.
Yeah, I hear
You know what I mean?
Well,
Some people, it's the oppression Olympics.
some
is what it
people
is.
think it's bad that we kind of have this very basic form of language where there are, pronouns for men and women. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that in general. I'm also okay with, if you want to be called, she, fine. Regardless of how you're born, I will do that or whatever out of respect, or vice versa. But a they or a z doesn't exist.
Well, yeah, and that's one of the problems that I have is like, look, if somebody, this has never happened to me in life, but I've heard other people happen to other people where like they're like, this is how you should address me. But it's like, look, the thing when you say
Sir,
that,
sire.
Yeah, well, no.
You elevated yourself?
the whole quote unquote gender thing that they're trying to like differentiate themselves for, some of that is like based on who they're attracted to and shit like that. I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
Like it's like me walking up to you like, hey, what's going on? My name's Rashawn. I like fucking people in the ass.
yeah, exactly.
It's like I don't. Why would you give a fuck about that? You know what I mean? Like I don't give a shit about that part of your life. That's a very private part of your life.
Unless you're at a kink convention.
Yeah, and that's different.
Oh, yeah,
It's
it's
like,
different,
I
yeah.
don't understand why all of a sudden I need to know
Which
like.
will be probably coming up soon.
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck about all the information about. I mean, if we actually knew each other,
Yeah.
it's fine. But an introduction, it's like I don't really give a shit who you're sexually attracted to.
They
You
actually.
know? I mean, any fucking sense.
I think
I know you
it's
don't watch
weird-
this one, but they actually did a really funny skit about this on college campuses on Blackish literally last week or something like that.
Really?
Talked about the pronouns and everything and talked about how it was crazy. It was a good skit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird to me because like you're gonna go based off your visual cues. If you see someone that's dressed a particular way and you're introduced to them, you're gonna be like, well, hello,
Sir or madam.
sir or madam, and they're like, excuse me, did you just assume my gender? And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? Like, you don't have a sign saying that you're a shimulator or
What?
whatever.
yeah,
I don't know.
That's the
How
problem.
am I supposed to know?
Generally, if you look like a man or a woman, you're gonna get addressed as such until the end of fucking time.
Yep.
You will never change that shit, no matter what the fuck you do. Until you grow some other kind of sex organ and that shit is flopping out of your fucking clothes, they're gonna keep addressing you as man or a woman, because all that shit that we gotta say that it's in your head. I don't know what the fuck is in your head.
Yeah, no shit.
I think I'm a the most awesome guy on the fucking planet. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean that you do. So I just don't. That whole argument is so fucking. To me, it's kind of petty, and it's a way to keep separating people, and it's a way for me not to really give a fuck about you. Yeah. To be honest with you, because you just trying to pull me into your own little bullshit world. The world doesn't fucking revolve around you.
Yeah, no shit.
Let's just, especially when it's like an honest mistake. Like, don't take offense when it's like an honest, like, hey.
Well, yeah, if I'm first time meeting you and
Yeah.
you're getting fucking.
And I'm supposed to know that you have a title?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to know that?
Let me put it to you as basic as this, though. And hold on. I'm not sure about this. If something has changed, please correct me. But your driver's license, your passport,
all male and female.
official, straight up government issued identification
when you die.
doesn't go into any of that, right?
Because that has to do with your sex.
Yeah.
Like, when people say gender, it's like, I'm not interested in that at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not, especially like the way they keep redefining it.
Yeah.
It has to do with shit that has nothing to do with me wanting to talk to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially because, you know, I'm like, especially I'm not like attracted to somebody. Right now it doesn't matter anyway, because, you know, I'm with somebody for like I'll be with her for basically fucking forever.
Nice.
And so I don't really give a shit about you and who you're attracted to. Like, that doesn't come into my factors at all. And
You don't want to hear about my kinks, man?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Yeah,
I definitely
don't.
do not
Yeah.
give a fuck about your kinks.
God damn.
And people just want to seem like they're more important than they actually are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think some of it is honestly, it comes down to mental issues. And I think that shit should be figured out. Yeah, I just gotta be honest. I'm not saying everybody, because there's some people that want to say, you know, male brain, female brain, shit like that. But ain't nobody saying some fucking third brain. You know what I mean? So
I can go for some brains.
Once I see some actual, you know, scientific evidence
Yeah.
for this shit that's peer reviewed and
Maybe
shit like
this
that,
weekend.
Yeah.
then maybe I'll change my opinion. But that's not today.
Yeah.
So
there we go. No extra chromosomes either.
How do we get on the subject?
We
How did-
yeah,
we
started
with Bill Maher.
We talked about Bill Maher.
N-word
and
and
kind of
fucking and just kind of scattered all over. the
viral.
place. What was Bill Murray? Bill
Maher.
Bill Maher.
Murray. God
Well,
damn.
it's funny because people are saying that this shouldn't be a surprise for you. Like, he's been kind of on the racist tip for a while now. Like,
Yeah.
he's made a bunch of other racist comments about like gay people, like Jewish people.
Well, if they're gay, it's not racist.
No, I guess that's not. But
I'm
there's,
just fucking with you. Go ahead.
but yeah, like people shouldn't be surprised. Like, it's nothing new with him. Like, he's always been this way.
He's
and
always been
shit
edgy, yeah.
pulled like a long time ago.
And I'm not. I want to be clear. I am not defending him. However, I will say that I give a slightly looser set of standards to things said in comedy
Yeah.
than I do for just normal. Like if he was a news broadcaster
Oh, yeah. That's
or
totally
on
different.
like a CNN show or
he
some
had-
shit.
But his show is a political show.
It is, but it's a political satire, much like the Daily Show in a lot of ways. It has straight comedy. I think he does a
Daily
5-minute
Show
like
and the
stand-up
Colbert Show
routine.
dropping the N-word.
Like, I get it was a joke, but like it would have been more funny if he'd have said I'm more of a house whitey or some shit like that. I would have been fucking. I would have been dying in my seat. But since he used the N word, but I've heard other comedians say that too. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm more of a house nigga than a field nigga or something like that. So I mean,
But it's all black people.
yeah, it's all black
Yeah.
people, which is kind of fine. But
There we go.
Yeah, you can't use our words, Bill Maher.
God damn it! Look at you trying to talk to
Nobody
people.
should use them words.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Did we touch upon Secret Empire? I've read through 1 through 3 now.
Yeah, it's good. Like
Yeah,
people.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still enjoying it. I'm reading some of the, you know, ancillary comics now. They're not all good, but
Okay. What are some of those? Like the Inhuman stuff, or
no, I read one where it's like Black Widow training basically the champions.
Wait.
on
Real
how to be-
quick.
okay?
Since you mentioned the Inhumans, are you two even interested in watching the Inhumans TV, whatever launch, whatever
We've
the
talked
fuck?
We
about
went
this
over
before.
this. I mean, I was until I saw the uniforms. So, I mean, it could still be okay. And then they made Black Bolt do ASL for some reason, which I think is cool. I mean, it's cool that somebody's doing ASL, American Sign Language. I'm sorry if y'all don't know. It's cool, but at the same time, that's not the character.
No,
So
drastic change.
yeah, the fact that the thing that was cool about him is that he didn't talk, and you're supposed to be able to know what the fuck he meant by his facial features,
That would be some impressive acting.
Yeah.
it really would be.
not sign language. So
Okay, sorry. I just wanted
like
to
it-
side.
if they made a diverse deaf character, that'd be cool. But that's not this character, you know?
Quit changing shit.
Yeah, because he's not deaf or mute.
Yeah.
He can talk. He'll just fucking kill you. So
But you were saying some of the Secret Empire offshoots.
Yeah, they're not that great. Like I read the one where basically Black Widow is training the champions to be spies.
Okay.
And there's one that came out today which had Namor on the cover, which I'm going to read. I haven't read that one yet. It looks like it's interesting though, but it's just from the cover. So, but the main comic is I like it.
I'm down with Hydra Cap. They finally showcase what we believe is our Steven Rogers, the one that we're used to. You know, like with the beard and whatnot, right? I think from the third one. I can't remember if he's with his mom or something. Did you read number 3? You're looking at me strange, like what the fuck is going on, Prodigy?
I thought I did.
Okay, well, there's definitely 2 Steves in the third one.
Yeah.
And we think this is potentially our Steve, the Captain America that we're used to.
Well, so
Or-
I don't
or not, maybe
think
not.
so. Yeah, because it might be a maybe, but I don't think so. So, I think it was from like before. Maybe he's remembering shit from the other universe.
Could be.
Because I finally went back and caught up on Thunderbolts, and
I'm not reading that one. Okay.
Yeah, that led directly into
Secret Empire?
Yeah, Secret Empire. So what happened was Kobiak, I think is her name. She's one of the Infinity Gems. I think it's Infinity. She's a cosmic cube or some shit like that.
Okay, yeah.
And so she actually went with Bucky to go change the past to make Bucky better. And what she did was when she went to the past is that she actually made it so like I forget what event it was, but it made it so that he was bad. It made it so that he was part of Hydra.
Okay.
That Captain America was part of Hydra.
Yeah, yeah.
And so it was at that moment to where it changed everything. So I don't know why there would be 2 Steves now.
Well, but do you see the guy with the blonde beard and all that?
Yeah, I gotta go back and read it though.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure I read it. I know what you're talking about.
I could be dead ass wrong. Obviously, the story's still going. It's going to be probably 7 or 8 issues. I'm not sure, and I haven't picked up my poll this week. I'm definitely down for it. It seems like the most interesting, at least for me, series that Marvel has going right now. That's a series. I'm sorry, not a series, an event.
Oh, okay. I was about to say the Ultimates is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For an event-wise, this seems interesting, and I'm sure. Are the Ultimates dealing with this too? Because it's out in space as well.
Yes and no, because most of the Ultimates are still way the fuck away from Earth.
Oh, but Carol in this is
Yeah, that's the kind of weird part.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they got competing stories with same
Yeah,
characters.
they're kind of fucking shit up again, but you know.
All right. Well.
Well, actually, I mean, they came and asked. No, they brought part of it in there because didn't Carol or Spectrum go and ask Galactus for help?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's kind of in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Because they can't get back to Earth right now.
Galactus, the guide eater or the planet eater?
The
Yeah.
Lifebringer.
Yeah, he's changed his
Yeah,
story
he's changed.
now.
He is not the planet killer anymore.
Well, you know what's interesting? I was listening to Geek History last, and they were talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy, and they were saying that I believe they were talking about this, but like Galactus is part of the Celestials, and that like I guess he's kind of related to God or Star-Lord's father.
Ego.
And that Ego, and
that's
also
a living planet. Is that Star-Lord's dad is a planet?
I'm sorry. Well, yeah, in Guardians 2, yes. Guardians 2, the movie. Did you see the movie?
No, I haven't watched it.
Okay, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Shit,
Sorry,
no.
that's.
oh yeah, I forgot.
Because you're looking at me funny, like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm like, yeah.
But then
Oh, yeah.
also, like, I guess in Guardians of the Galaxy 1, that giant hit that they kind of flew into where they were kind of, like, mining and stuff like that, I guess that's another
That's
Celestial.
Celestial.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Well, the Celestials are all, they got fucking murdered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I want to see some of that in Infinity War.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, they got so much to fucking do. I still can't believe that this is potentially not going to be 2 movies. It still sounds like it's 1,
Yeah,
right?
it's a lot to pack into one movie.
God damn.
So especially given like, because like I said it before, I'll say it again, but there's nobody in the current MCU that can fuck with Thanos. Like nobody, not even fucking the Hulk.
You
beat
got to
the
see
fuck down.
Guardians. Go see Guardians 2.
Okay.
There is one reveal that you're gonna love that may answer what may negate what you
Well,
said.
hopefully it has Adam Warlock or somebody at his level. So
Dum, dum, dum. What was this bullshit about the Dark Crystal? Who had this?
Oh, so Netflix is doing. Have you ever seen Jim Henson's old?
Hell yeah.
So the Dark Crystal is one of them, and it never got a sequel. Everyone was talking about it. So apparently Netflix, along with the Jim Henson Studios, is doing a prequel.
Wait a minute.
to the Dark
Wait a
Crystal.
fucking minute. Are you telling me they are going to be fucking with puppets?
yes, they
yes,
are.
they are.
God, you
Yeah,
know how
it's a
expensive and old school that is?
It is, but you know they're gonna. There's no way they're not gonna use CGI. At least a little bit. At least for movement, like far away movement.
Yeah, that's
but-
time consuming.
It is, but I mean, with the Jim Henson Studios and the
Hanson, goddammit.
Jim Henson. Jim Henson. Sorry,
I'll let it go
yeah,
twice.
Yeah, sorry, not the Bop Studio.
Stop!
But
I call you Chris Hansen.
but with the studio, they can put in some work and make this be really, really good. So,
CGI is not cheap either, by the way.
No,
It's probably way cheaper to make a fucking
puppet.
to make a puppet and then have somebody underneath with a fucking string up their ass. And it is to fucking do CGI.
Yeah,
I hear you.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they kept some of that shit, just dusted off in the back, just dust it off and reuse it. So there was some recent news, but I didn't pick it up because I thought we were going to skip this. But I'm interested in this, and Netflix has been doing pretty well. I'm still waiting to see what this Netflix Death Note shit's going to look like.
Garbage.
Fuck that shit.
But
Sorry,
We saw a
man.
trailer already.
yeah, but,
Garbage.
I'm sorry, man. Yeah.
but I'm hoping they're able to. I mean, we got the Defenders, so that will not fuck me up. But the Dark Crystal was a really, I've seen that movie a dozen times, so I'm hoping they do this really well. Looking forward to it.
It could be. It could be lit. It could be.
Could be.
When's the
I
last
will.
time- When did Dark Crystal come out?
Early 80s,
Like
man.
86,
damn.
I want to say.
Oh, 86? Okay.
Yeah,
hold
hold
on.
on. I can
Whatever it
pull
is.
the
Look that
exact number.
bullshit up.
Should we talk about the big event that's going down this weekend?
Hell yeah, we should.
All right. So this weekend will be E3.
Oh shit!
I thought you were talking about blues.
I thought
I'd
it was next weekend.
No,
Not
E3
this
is this
weekend.
weekend.
Oh, shit.
Everyone's
Man.
already ramping up. They're talking about Last of Us having a big reveal at E3,
I
and
mean, I got to bring my laptop then to Vegas.
yeah.
drunk.
Oh
Following
shit.
along.
So
the-
E3 isn't in Vegas.
That'd be
crazy.
sick.
Oh,
But it's in
Lord.
LA.
There'd be some expensive ass hotel rooms.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Holy
Real
shit.
quick, the Dark Crystal came out in 1982.
Damn,
it was
I was
early 80s,
3.
bro.
Oh shit!
Aged me.
But yeah, this weekend's the big event.
Starts Friday.
Yes.
You have a schedule? Like what's
No, I don't.
going
I
up?
don't have a schedule. I
You
was
ain't even
hoping to
prepared,
go.
bruh.
But no, if someone put this on here, what games are you looking forward to at E3?
Oh yeah. Start off.
Metroid,
Yeah, you mentioned that one.
more
yeah.
information on God of War, anything from Xbox, anything. Yeah, make me dust off your goddamn console, please. Which Project Scorpio hopefully is going to get announced there. And hopefully some more, well, I guess for Switch. If they just announce Metroid, I'll be fine. So.
Yeah, that's Switch, right?
He's all, I won't burn nothing down.
I want From Software to give me something. I'm the rumors are maybe a Bloodborne 2. So, and I'm loving the first one.
Every time you talk about Bloodborne, I think of Human Centipede 2, where the guy's jacking off with Barbar.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
That's what it's like to play that game.
No, it's
Yeah,
fun. It's
yeah.
fun. You gotta try it again, man.
No, fuck that game.
Jump on the co-op.
Nope.
So wait, is that the only thing you're looking forward to? Is more Bloodborne?
Well, it's Spidey. I'd love to have the Spidey, but I think we're a ways away. You know what? Actually, I'd like. I'd like for no announcements of games that we won't see by at the latest this time next year.
Oh,
If it ain't out by June of 2018, fucking don't tell me about it. Don't even say shit. You know what I mean?
I heard No Man's Sky 2 is going to get announced.
wow.
No, I'm just kidding.
I didn't even play
Well,
the first
they sent out a bunch of cassette tapes to people.
one.
So now they have to go and like buy fucking Walkmans
God
like
damn.
on eBay and shit.
Old school. What about you two? Blue, Old Ninja. What you got?
well, I'm just scrolling through some of the.
I can tell
what's gonna be
you
announced.
what I want to I'm looking forward to. I want to see more about Detroit being human. 'Cause that was announced a while ago, and it's by the studio that did Heavy Rain. And I want to see. I mean, they released a trailer last E3 or something like that, where you can do these weird storyline paths, like multiple pathways based on one incident. So I want to see a release date, and I want to see more actual gameplay.
One quick second. Stitch has a quick message for you. He says, fuck Mass Effect. Okay, keep going.
Fuck all that. What? Oh, definitely Battlefield 2. I want to see actual gameplay for this as well. I want to see, some of the multiplayer.
That game
and
should be ready for people to play, basically, because that drops later this year.
It drops in December, like 2 weeks before The Last Jedi.
They should have several levels
So they
ready.
should be able to play part of the campaign, like a demo version of the campaign, and they should be able to play a multiplayer match
For what game?
for
Battlefield
Battlefront 2.
Battlefront 2.
So
The Star
those
Wars
two-
one.
Yeah, so those two I want to see at E3, and oh, shit, I forgot the last one. There's one more. Someone mentioned in the chat DLC for Mass Effect. They're talking about a Quarian DLC, which is cool with me. I'd be cool with that, but I don't see that coming anytime soon.
Yeah. All
So
right.
for me, it looks like they're going to show hopefully some more game footage from Final Fantasy VII Remake, which, I mean, it was announced a while back ago, but you know, be able to see like where they've come so far because they're building it from the ground up. They're not like taking an old game and just redoing it or something like that. But I'd like to see how that comes out. There's a new Need for Speed game called Payback.
Oh, that's
coming
right.
out.
Looks
That looks
interesting.
good.
Yeah, I
Now,
heard about
hopefully, it looks. I think there's like a commercials for it now, but
There is.
It looks like they're gonna have that whole takedown engine in there again, which
Yeah.
is fucking dope.
From
'Cause it-
Burnout.
From Burnout.
Yeah, from Burnout.
Because it's the studio that did it.
Burnout's dope.
Hopefully there's more gameplay of God of War
Yeah.
because last year we got to see it.
Last of
It's
Us
fucking
2.
dope.
Got to see something.
Yeah, last.
I want to see gameplay.
I don't think that's going to be out by this time next year. I really don't.
Really?
I really don't. I think
know-
they're going to take their time with that bad boy.
So did they announce spring of 2018 or no? Or did they even release a
I don't
release
think
date?
they had a release date. I really don't.
Shit.
But if I'm wrong, correct me.
It would be interesting to see if they bring something besides cinematics of Last of Us 2
Yeah.
to E3.
Blue, did you have any more?
Another one, which I'm fucking excited about, is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinity.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I want to see like a whole bunch more characters in there, like because consoles are like super powerful now, and they should be able to have at least like 100 fucking characters.
Goddamn.
Yeah,
100.
don't they already have like 50, 11 of them already?
They need more. I want to be able to play
damn.
as
You know-
anybody I want.
You know what I came to a realization of just today?
What?
Like I used to complain about, well, I probably still will, but how games are so fucking buggy nowadays and how they have to get patched all the time, blah, 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 blah. You know, I just realized,
What?
if you look at like, we'll just take, say, Link in the latest Zelda. It probably takes more fucking data to just animate Link with just Link than it was to make an entire fucking game in the 80s.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's why the goddamn games were so fucking solid.
They're
in the 80s.
complicated
Oh, yeah.
games, man.
Yeah.
We all need to sit down and be humble, as Kendrick said.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because it really is pretty fucking tricky to do shit in 3D.
Like the
So-
creators of Overwatch, they like I mentioned this a few podcasts ago, where they were talking about like whenever they update a game, that Diva is one of the hardest character because she's basically two characters.
Yeah.
So when they update the game, like usually her character would glitch the most because they pretty much have to rebuild her over again to be able to work with this new patch. So yeah, creating a game is fucking hard.
Yeah, and sometimes, like, when we tried playing, like, 2-3 weeks ago, they had to disable Diva because she was buggy.
Yeah, that hurt my heart.
Well, yeah, it was buggy.
That's why you
against that
made
one-
Hanzo.
the one part of the game, right? It was the single player part of the game. Like you couldn't play it because she was like she'd almost be overpowering in that because she had infinite ammo.
She sure does. That's
But
how
I
she
know
roll.
fucking Friday the 13th is fucking killing me, man, because I've only been able to play it twice.
Yeah, so a little buggy is what Stitch
It's-
complained about last week.
It's not just the bugginess, it's just being able to connect to a server. It takes forever to find like a game.
Well, what you need to do is you need to have somebody that's online already playing the game and then band together.
Well, I tried to do that. You guys were playing, and I couldn't.
I jumped off for you, and then you just you rage quit already. So
I literally waited like 20 goddamn minutes. Like I restarted my Xbox. So I was like,
you
this,
played
or
on
not my
Xbox,
Xbox. On my I restarted my my PlayStation, and I was like, fuck this game, man. I just left and went to dinner. Had more important
God
things.
damn.
it was fun as fuck though. It's a fucked
is
up game.
fun.
It's a fucked up game of hide and seek, is what it is.
Good shit. And he said it was like a 20-minute rounds or something, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
20 minutes.
I never got to play as Jason, but yeah, I got away a couple times.
Nice.
Oh, you got away? Oh shit! I fucking died in 3 goddamn minutes. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking hide. Like that's it. I'm just gonna wait it out. Nope. I heard. I was like, oh,
Fuck.
I'm
Yeah.
doomed. And all of a sudden, I'm like looking through a keyhole, and I just see a fucking knife. I was like, oh, that's what Elmore was talking about.
Yeah.
You can see your fucking self getting killed.
Hoomst.
Whom's to do?
Or some guy I know. But and so when I played it, actually somebody revived me. I got to come back as what's the name? As
Oh yeah, Tommy Jarvis.
Tommy. That name sounds so familiar, and I don't know why. Like, I always
From
want to
the
make
movies?
fun of
From
it.
the
No,
movie.
I want to make fun of it. Like, there's some kind of comedy sketch out there with that. But anyways, I got to come back as him, and like I watched YouTube videos about like his character, or whatever. So I knew he had the shotgun, and I actually was able to shoot Jason and get his mask off.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So
That's
it
almost
was
ready
like
to kill him.
Yeah, it was a one shot, and I got his mask off. And like after that, I was like, the gun goes away because you only got one shot. I'm like, what? Fuck. Well, now what do I do? So I fucking like ran
Die?
away. And yeah, I turned around and died.
Goddamn.
But
Damn.
all the gameplay I've seen of people playing Jason's got some crazy ass. He fucking like can warp Like basically, it's almost like this, like a scene from The Flash. Like he just warps and able to catch up with people and just fucking like choke them out once he catches up with them. But it's a fun game for the parts I played. But it's oh man, the connected to server part is really hurting it for me at least.
God damn.
Holy shit.
Want to hit up some B&B? Ask B&B?
But that was one of them. The games.
First one would be who do you got? Gal Gadot or Linda Carter, circa 1979.
Now, Linda was bad in her day.
She got
I know
them hips, God damn.
we're all feeling Gal because we just saw Wonder Woman, but let's not disrespect the great Linda Carter from the 70s.
She still looks pretty good.
Can we pull her up for the youngsters that don't know?
So she's on Supergirl.
Yeah, she plays the president.
Would you still give it to her?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. That's a definite yes.
Not the dust, though.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, but we know how fine Gal is.
Truth.
And she can kick some ass.
I'm Team Gal. I'm a Gal stan now. So, but all respect to Linda for me. What y'all say?
Oh man.
Damn, she was bad in her day.
She was bad.
It's hard to say because she had them Daisy Dukes on back in the day.
She's model-esque, like from the 70s onward.
See in that far right, that looks like a more recent picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, she still got it though.
Still got it. She can still get this eggplant. You know what? I'm a big Linda Carter.
You going old school
I'm
with
going
it?
old school with it.
So I'll show the pic. Oh, this is like Photoshop and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck?
Yeah, eyes are all glowing and
Yeah,
shit.
look-
Like what the fuck?
She didn't even have the spice from goddamn Dune and shit. The fuck? Muad'Dib and shit.
Oh shit!
While he's
What the fuck did they used to yell and shit? Break people in half? Like,
While he's looking that up, Blue, what you got? Which one?
Why not both?
There you go. This is a really good picture of her.
Oh
right
my
there.
That's a good
God.
picture. That's a great one.
Is that her?
yeah, that's her.
I'm not sure about
She
that.
might
One.
break your
So
eggplant.
this is Linda Carter back in the day.
Woo wee!
Man, that's a hard fucking question.
Oh man!
Now if it was like a fighting, I don't even know about
No,
that.
not to fight. Not to fight.
No, not to fight, bruh.
What did it say? To fight or not?
You added extra
Yeah.
shit.
Which do you got? To win for a fight or like go on a date? Like who would actually say yes? Because show would not.
What's your answer?
I don't want to pick, man.
God
It's
damn.
like picking your favorite kid at this moment right now. I'm gonna go Gal. I'm gonna go because every on the scene, I was basically that little kid again, looking at Linda Carter, like holy shit, like I'm in love, like this.
God damn, she's bad.
Yeah. You have to take a second. Like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right, Kronos, what you got?
I gotta go Gal. Sorry.
Damn.
Well-
I love Linda Carter too, but yeah.
So Gal has won a beauty contest.
Yeah,
And
she's Miss.
Miss Israel.
And she used
Yeah.
to be in the military, so.
But
Yep.
didn't she also win Miss Universe or not? Did she win
thought it-
another pageant? I know she was Miss Israel and went on to another one.
She probably did. I mean,
Let's see if it's
she's
piece
a
of
beauty
chat room.
contest winner,
Ex-military.
ex-military, actress, you know.
Now she's a MILF.
Yeah, this is a good picture of her.
Yeah.
So here's Gal Gadot.
Damn, them eyes and lips and
Yeah.
shit.
And that accent.
Yeah, the accent is sexy. I like even on Wonder Woman
Compare
her
the two.
slight accent.
Wow. I mean, Linda Carter's still bad as fuck. But
So I'm just gonna jump in the chat room real
Yeah.
quick. So Matt from Pre-Rec Live is saying Gal all day.
Oh yeah.
No disrespect to LC though. No
But
disrespect.
Cake Man in the vault says Linda Carter.
Yes.
That's old school love right
Got
there.
some Going back.
yeah,
and forth.
them hips. Yeah,
So
Gal,
what-
Gal Gadot ain't got no cakes, so.
So you're going with Linda?
No, I'm going with fucking Gal.
King Arthur in the chat room too is saying L to the C. Going
Man.
with the Linda Carter.
That's
Oh,
a good
shit.
debate right there.
It
That's
is.
a real good debate.
Really quick, going back to E3, it looks like they'll be showing Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, which I've been.
That's supposed to
Curious
drop in
about-
August, right?
Yeah, but E3's before it, so
Yeah.
we'll see some stuff from it.
Oh,
and
so-
then Splatoon 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agents of Mayhem is coming out August 25th, I think. Or August 20. It's coming out, or maybe 15th. It's coming out in August. It's the makers of Saints Row.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
That could be epic fun because it looks like almost like an MMO version of Saints Row, right?
no.
No?
Different
Oh.
MMO.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a whole bunch of people online. Okay.
I mean,
Oh.
I think it's co-op.
Okay. All right. I'll take that because the Saints Row the 3rd and the 4th co-op was fucking awesome.
Yeah, gotta get
Oh.
that Saints flow.
So it looks like Mario Odyssey will make an appearance.
Well, there you go.
And then this game I keep seeing about Vampire with spelled the Y. I guess it's a RPG.
Is that a remake? Because that was an old-ass game.
Yeah, I guess it's some kind of RPG. It's coming out for Xbox One, PS4, and PC. So it'll make it its I guess official debut
But
at E3.
Is it a remake though? Because that's an old ass PC.
I don't know
game.
if it's remake. I know it's supposed to be a new RPG. Hang on.
So I looked up the schedule for Eve 3. So EA is going up first. Their show is
Oh, that's Star
the
Wars.
pre-show is going to be 11:30 on Saturday, June 10th.
I thought it started Friday though.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought I saw it on Friday too.
well, this is the thing that's on IGN.
Yeah, so usually like the big shows are Saturday, but Friday will probably be some maybe some independent stuff.
Yeah. Microsoft is going up on Sunday at 1. Their pre-show is at 1:30, but they go up live at 2 p.m. I can't.
Nintendo and Sony on Saturday too.
So
or?
Sony's on Monday at 5:30.
God dang.
Like 6 p.m. Pacific time. All these are Pacific time, by the way.
6 p.m. Pacific time. That's when they're going up.
Pacific?
6 p.m. though.
Yeah, 6 p.m.
That's fucking late.
Yeah,
Seems
and
like it.
Nintendo's at 8:30 a.m. on Tuesday.
Holy shit,
These are all
on
weird.
Tuesday?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
so
starts
it's-
like Friday or Thursday.
So check this out. Bethesda's at 8:30 p.m.
On what day?
On Sunday.
Sunday.
wow. That's,
Yeah, that's all over the place.
Developer Digital is on Sunday, and PC Gaming Show is on Monday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna be drunk and covering a little bit of this on Twitter. It'll
Yeah.
be interesting with our reactions, at least for Chronos Blue and me.
Well, let me see, because I think E3 starts on Saturday.
Yeah, while you check that, I'm gonna ask the other one. We got. Oh, this was a good question from Twitter that was answered by some of the stars from both of these movies. Who would win in a fight, Wonder Woman or Thor? Two demigods going at it.
I'm going with Wonder Woman for the win.
Ooh, poor K.
Because she's a better fighter first of all,
Mm-hmm.
and she has better weapons. So like the lasso of truth can't be broken. So I understand. Mjolnir is pretty good, but unless she like literally like drops it on her, and I think she'd be worthy anyway. So,
Ooh, there you go.
yeah, I don't think it would really matter. So
There you go.
yeah, I don't see.
Wait, hasn't she fought Thor in DC?
Yeah, and Thor lost.
Well, wait. There is
No.
a Thor in DC, but we're talking about the
The
Marvel, Thor.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a crossover between DC and Marvel. I think in the 90s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
I
Thor
remember
definitely lost.
Well, that's big. Old Ninja, what you got?
I say stalemate.
Ooh, okay.
So I think there is equally powerful. I mean, you know that Thor is pretty fucking powerful. We can knock out the Hulk, and he'll be able to take on Diana, but she is a skilled fighter, so I think it might be a stalemate. I think they may corner each other and not be able to outdo each other.
Blue, what you got?
So for this, I actually did a little research to see like exactly what Thor's power is without Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
And he pretty much is just a super powered human, basically. Like
He's
not,
a god, though, bruh.
but
He's a god.
he's not immortal though. Like he can fucking die and.
He's pretty damn close to immortal, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but compared to like a man, but I mean, Wonder Woman's a god too, so
It's a demigod.
and she can die too. So I would say Wonder Woman would be able to take him out, but he doesn't have like. It's like from the article I read, he doesn't have much powers when he. I mean, he has powers like he's super strong. He can do all this cool shit, but he can't like fly without Mjolnir.
Mjolnir. It's literally said just the way it's spelled.
Mule.
It's like what the fuck? It's like 5 continents in that, something like that.
Continents, God.
But yeah, my money.
It's got islands and shit.
Oh fuck, you kind of shit up in
Mountain
there.
ranges.
But yeah, my money's gonna be on Wonder Woman.
God damn. So 3 out of 4 of us. I'm going Wonder Woman all the way because of the Amazon battle training. Not that Thor does not train very hard too, but there are some times when that motherfucker likes to drink mead,
Yeah.
party and kick it. We all know this. And Loki has bested him enough times. So, you
And
know.
if you'd asked us the same question 2 years ago, we probably would have said the same answer, to be honest, because this Wonder Woman that we saw in the movie, this isn't even like the best version of her.
Nope.
Oh, no.
Like, she
Not-
kicks way more ass. Old Ninja, what's your answer?
Oh, he already gave
answered.
it. He
Oh,
gave
did?
it. Yeah, he said stalemate.
Yeah, yeah, Wonder Woman is way more badass, in my opinion. So,
I'm confused.
So back to answering Cronus' question, it doesn't look like this vampire game is a remake. It looks like it's something new based off of the 1918 London Spanish flu pandemic.
that's it, right? 'Cause I could have sworn maybe they stopped being produced for a while because
Maybe, but
Seems like the
he's
same name from that old game, right?
Yeah. Did they spell with the Y also? So you're basically a doctor that becomes a vampire.
Okay.
So you're stuck between. You have a moral battle between oath and.
I'm thinking of The Masquerade.
Oh, okay, yeah. Vampire the Masquerade, yeah.
But hold on, here's another one. Okay, this
The
is
one
another
on the bottom left,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
the one.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking of The Masquerade.
It's all good.
So also, it looks like I guess I'm looking at GameStop and their scheduling for E3. So E3 is the 13th through the 15th, but the conferences are the 10th through the 13th. So basically, E3 is the 10th through the 15th, which is weird because I keep seeing
weird.
all kind of different dates and shit for it.
Maybe the fact that they're having people from the public in changed the schedule drastically
Oh,
this
maybe.
year.
Yeah.
So true, if you were in the SoCal area, you'll be able to go for free. Well, not for free, I'm sorry, but you'll be able to
What you
attend.
talking about free, bro?
Yeah, you'll be able to
Ain't nothing
attend.
in
You
the
just
world
got to
for free,
pay.
except for this
Good-
podcast.
Yeah. Good luck, though. It's probably
It's probably been out.
been.
Oh, it was, yeah, because we looked a little bit late, like a half an hour. It was already gone.
All right, so the next question would be asked me in the BTI. This is from Derek. He asked, where do we rank Wonder Woman when it comes to origin story against other superhero movies? This is by far, for me, the best origin story that stayed the closest as they could to the comic and still remain relevant.
I've been really struggling with this for a while, and it's still new and fresh. I want to see it maybe one more time, either in the theater or once it comes out on Blu-ray. By a hair, I slightly give that first Iron Man the nod, but I can't think of any others.
He didn't drink, though, dog.
He did not drink, I know, but we talked about that.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. and yeah.
Get in that goddamn role. Fall back to no tropes, goddamn. If you gotta go back to rehab, go back to fucking rehab.
Damn.
Or just drink iced tea like everybody else does on fucking.
Exactly.
You'd be fine.
I'm gonna give the slight nod to only that one in terms of origin. You know what? I'm gonna put. I'm still struggling because I loved Batman Begins too. I loved that
yeah.
movie.
That was a good
and
movie.
that was an origin, even though it was a kind of a reboot of that franchise.
But they did his origin right compared to the 89 Batman.
Definitely.
Swear to me.
You know what? I didn't like Ares, but I'm gonna put those two movies slightly above this one.
It's because Prodigy hates women. It's all good.
Damn.
God dang.
Well, for me, I'm gonna kind of piggyback off of Prodigy. I would agree. Like Batman Begin did have a really good origin story.
Big surprise.
No surprise there. Well, I could have said like fucking Batman with Michael
animated
Keaton.
series.
Imagine that, another Batman.
But yeah, I mean, I would have to say they're both up there, but I have to put Wonder Woman a little bit above it because I think it's just because this is the first time we see her origin story in the big screen.
True.
Like Batman, we've seen like 3 times.
50-11.
50-11,
Yeah, basically. The Spider-Man, we've seen a bunch. He's origin story 15,000 times. Fucking, not for Iron Man. Iron Man first one, but X-Men, we saw their origin stories. It's those two movies I have to put at the top. But Wonder Woman is just was a little bit better because it's the first time.
All right. Oh, Ninja.
This is kind of tough because trying to think like Spawn, his origin was done.
That was a shit movie, though.
The movie was shit, but his overall story was pretty accurate. Not
You gonna talk about?
They didn't say how accurate it was.
yeah.
You're gonna put Spawn over Wonder Woman?
No,
You just
no.
gave this a 9 point something.
No, I'm just saying as far as origin wise, and then there was the old school Superman
Yeah,
with
okay.
Marlon Brando.
They didn't even show him on the goddamn ship, though.
Wait, what? Yeah, they did. His ship
they?
was like a
Can't
giant crystal, looked like a
Can't
giant snowflake.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Blade,
Blade 1 was dope. Blade 1 was
Yeah.
dope as fuck. I will say that.
and it was rated R.
You're just naming off random fucking movies, man.
No, but his origin was actually pretty dope.
What
It
are you saying is
wasn't
better?
anywhere near the caliber of Wonder Woman, though.
Yeah, Judge, bruh.
And it was barely an origin story in that. They showed his mom being struck by lightning.
They showed his mom
Vampire,
being. They showed his mom being bit by a vampire.
Was it better than Wonder Woman? He's got to ponder life, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen.
I'm gonna say Batman Begins edges out Wonder Woman just slightly more.
All right. Everything was pretty close, though. Just for note, Stitch gave this movie an 8.15, so he had the lowest rating.
The hell, he's the
Out of Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
He said Alien Convent was better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alien Covenant or whatever.
Covenant.
Oh, that's right. He did like Alien Covenant better.
So hopefully we'll get his rationale next week. But I'm gonna round his up to an 8.2, which is definitely the lowest.
I'm gonna say 9. Fuck it. Hating Stitch.
Very nice. All right, are we rounding it up?
Actually, let me talk about one last thing.
One
'cause
last.
I can't let this shit go. Cause
I actually have one thing.
somebody
too.
pissed me off on the fucking internet, so I gotta talk about it in rant.
Again.
Yeah, so there's a game coming out called ARMS on the Switch.
Oh yeah.
And it's this game where basically you have to run around like it's a fighting game. We have like this kind of spring-loaded arms you have to like kind of throw at people and stuff like that. It looks kind of fun. I'm probably gonna pick it up for the Switch. And they just announced a new character who has brown skin, and she's the only character in the game that doesn't use her actual arms. She uses her hair as weapons. And so this fucking dumbass wrote an article about how she's got weaponized hair and how African American women have to they're discriminated against because of their hair and all this other bullshit. And I was kind of pissed about it. I got into not a really an argument, but kind of discussion with some people on my Facebook page about it because I kind of shit all over this person. And one of the parts that I put was like, look, if you have African American hair and it's not neat, then yeah, you probably are going to have some problems in professional life. And they were trying to say that that's not always the case, but I'm like, I think from what I've seen, when I see somebody talk about, because I've literally seen videos on it where people are like, well, I didn't get a job because of my hair, because they're racist against black people. Well, no, it's because your hair looks fucked up. And I'll be honest with you, their hair did look fucked up. It was either some kind of fucking fucked up dreads or just not maintained at all. And it's like, look, if you were white and you had dreads the same way, you would have the same result.
Jerry curl?
Yeah, I just like you can't go into work looking ridiculous. I'm sorry. And I'm not saying that black women's hair look ridiculous. I'm just saying there's certain times where like if you don't do anything with the hair, like it looks like you can't go into work with your hair looking all nappy and shit. Like you have to fucking comb that shit. Like every other fucking person on the planet has to in a professional setting. You have to do something with your hair to look professional.
But how did
That's
this relate to the ARMS game though?
They were saying that because the character was black, that they weaponized her hair because she was black. And I was saying, first of all, the character is not established as black. I went on the website, and nowhere on there does it say the character is of African descent. She happens to have brown skin, but that's it. But she has blue eyes and blonde and gray. Or sorry, white and pink hair. That's straight. So I'm like, that doesn't mean that she's African at all. And like, second of all, the studio is based out of Japan. They have no idea the potential problems that you might have here in America as an African American. You know what I mean?
And I have the game isn't out yet, right?
No.
Okay. But it looks like from the brief kind of trailer that I've seen, it's a fighting game that tends to have super cartoonish looking characters. Is that accurate?
Yeah,
okay.
It's pretty cartoonish. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a silly fucking game, and I think they just went too far on all these fucking complaints. And then they were saying something else that was really fucking dumb too. I can't fucking remember, but I went off on it though. It was just like. It was just these little complaints. Like there's things that are way more important in life that you should care about, not a video game with a character fighting with her hair.
But then also, like, you would think if the character, so say she was black and she was using her hair to fight, like, wouldn't I just show you that, like, black folks' hair is, like, powerful and shit? Like,
you could take it that way, too.
Fuck with, like, look on the fucking bright side of life sometimes.
Well, the funny thing is, on Facebook the other day, there's this black girl.
Oh, I have it on my Facebook.
Oh, do you have it? The girl that made hands out of her fucking hair? And this is before the character was even announced.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious.
So this lady, she basically put, like, wiring into her hair so she can make figurines with her hands. Like the tip of her hair was making, like, hand signs. Basically, it was like an extra pair of hands, which was fucking dope.
Can I just say this real quick? If you don't like a character or a game for whatever reason, whether it's silly or not, nobody's forcing you to fucking play it. Like, I mean, we talked about Far Cry 5 and some of the people who wanted to protest it and didn't want it made and whatnot. If you don't like something, especially for entertainment in a game, you don't have to play it.
Yeah. This is what I forgot to bring up. This person tried to say that she got stopped. She said that she got stopped at the airport for no legitimate reason because of her hair. Well, if there's no legitimate reason, how do you know it's for your hair? Second of all, they're not stopping you because of your hair. They fucking check everybody. I've seen old people, young people, people of every ethnicity getting stopped and patted down. I've had my dick touched twice at an airport. All right, they stopped me all the fucking time.
Did they spittle on it too?
No. There was no Vaseline. I was pretty pissed about it. But yeah, I mean, they stop everybody, and they sit there to think that, that you're the only person on this fucking planet that's been harassed by the TSA. You're fucking retarded. Like, my given name is in Arabic. And I get stopped all the fucking time at the airport.
Was this an article in a magazine or was this some blogger?
It was an article on Mike.com, and I'll fucking call out the writer right now because she's fucking retarded.
Well, just to kind of jump about the airport too, I've also heard of people like wearing wigs like they have to like take off their wigs and shit because
Yeah.
it's fucking TSA. They're checking everybody.
Yeah, they'll check your turban. They will check your fucking religious head garb. They'll check all that shit. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, just because you have a weave, that doesn't give you a fucking pass not to get fucking patted down.
For real, I would check that shit.
Her name is Tanya DePass, and she's on Mike.com. Look her up.
Is she black?
But it's not like obviously a print article.
Yeah.
It's not something in a quote unquote reputable newspaper or magazine, right? I mean, I don't know this Mike.com. I don't know what the fuck it is.
She also wrote an article about Far Cry 2 or
Far Cry 5. Oh, it's pure
Also.
hypocrisy, and it's time to stop, which I agree with.
Yeah.
Oh, she only wrote 2 articles on here. So, yeah. One, you're very wrong, and the other one, you might be right. So,
The video games.
You're a
people.
fan and you don't like her.
Fictional characters. All right. Was there one other thing, Blue, that you wanted to get into?
So this will probably be a real quick one. So if you don't know, people are graduating nowadays, and we've all graduated. And Kendrick Lamar, I didn't know he had a sister, but he has a younger sister that just graduated high school.
Nice.
And he decided to buy her a brand new Toyota Camry car, 2017 Toyota Camry. And basically, people are fucking pissed about it. They're saying, like,
What?
you making all this money, like, why are you buying her a fucking Camry? Like,
It's a
why
nice
can't you?
car. And it's a nice, responsible. I mean,
Yeah, people are like, why? Like, he should have bought her like a Mercedes
no,
or like some
fuck.
kind of.
if someone is 18 years old, first of all, the insurance, the liability, the powerful car. You don't want your first car to be a nice car.
no.
No parent, no auntie, uncle, nobody should do that. I don't care how rich you are.
I fucking agree.
Actually, I had this problem because my daughter, she's 14 now, my oldest daughter, and when she was younger, she was asking me if she could have my car. I have a couple cars, but at the time it was just one car, and it's an M Roadster, and I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna give you a fucking luxury sports car as your first car.
Hell
Like, there's no fucking way.
No.
Like, what the fuck? Like, you'll get like a sensible car, something that isn't overpowered, something that's easy to drive, something that's easy to repair.
Something that's
You know
used.
what I mean? Yeah, something that your first car you don't give a fuck about, and you
No
need to
way.
I'm not gonna give you a luxury car not to give a fuck about.
And it helps for you to learn vehicles too, in terms of simple shit like goddamn checking the oil or changing the oil in your tire. You need to learn vehicles and responsible driving too.
Exactly. But what's also crazy too about this is that his sister still lives in kind of like a bad area too.
Compton.
So yeah, so if he brought her a fucking Mercedes, that shit either would have been stolen, she'd have been jacked for it.
Well, if they know who she is, that's Target.
That too.
Yeah.
I bet she was happy as fuck to get that car.
No, so she's the one that tweeted out the picture of the car. She maybe it was on her Instagram, but she was saying how happy she was and stuff like that. It's just people fucking pissed that he makes all this money. Why couldn't he buy her something like luxury?
Go ahead.
Sorry, funny thing is that Kendrick talks about on his last album how he doesn't buy himself a nice shit because he's worried that it's all going to get taken away.
Yeah.
Like he says, I think he even mentioned that he doesn't buy like Lexuses and shit because he's worried, because he's scared. It's in the song Fear.
Yeah.
Like he's scared that all that shit's going to go back to the way it was.
Yeah,
Look,
people are
that
fucking dumb.
fiscally responsible adults doing awesome shit, especially from
Exactly.
hip hop,
Which
is
fucking rare.
something to be praised, man.
That's why his album is a
And
straight
the other thing is, Camry's not a bad car.
No,
It really
not.
isn't.
It's not a bad car. I mean, it has all the bells and whistles too. So when I heard he gave her a Camry, I was like, that's a good ass fucking car to give somebody. I mean, it's brand new. I kind of don't like the brand new part. Could have gave her a used
Shit,
one, but
if you're a teenager and someone gives you a car that's running, you're gonna be happy as
You
shit.
should be.
exactly.
I
Some
don't.
people need to
Shit,
shut
you
the
can
fuck
give
up.
me a Camry right now. I'll be like, all right, thank you.
Yeah, no shit. It just shows that people are so out of touch with like reality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you need something sensible, like something that's within your means.
Yeah.
Like that's another thing. It's like if you give somebody a super expensive luxury car, like they cannot maintain that car.
The maintenance, yes.
Yeah. Like I own 3 BMWs. The maintenance is fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Retarded on those
Yeah.
cars.
There you go.
But then also, I was gonna say too, like there's celebrities out there who give their kids fucking nice ass cars, and they just turn around and crash that fucking
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, like
He
Hulk
gets-
Hogan's kid.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he had
Supra. He had a fucking souped up Supra. Crash that shit.
and I can't remember who it was. Somebody's kid also got a car and split that shit in half. I think it was like a Lamborghini or Ferrari or some shit like that.
God
Fucking
dang.
wrecked it.
Stupid. But you know what? Kendrick should have told all those motherfuckers, sit down and be humble. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Shut the fuck up.
Put in his next rap album.
All right, old ninja, what you got popping this week?
So, actually, I'm gonna defer to Blue because he's got something he's gonna announce. Yeah. What's going down for you this weekend, Blue?
I thought we talked about it.
Down.
And shouldn't he talk about it on his time?
Nope, I'll talk about it anyways. This weekend, a few of my friends, as well as Cronus and Prodigy, we are going down to Vegas to celebrate my bachelor party. Ass and titties.
Ass and titties. Ass and titties.
So we leave tomorrow. So you probably won't see a react video this weekend, or maybe not. I don't care. Fucking out. Be busy. I'm gonna have titties in my face. Like,
Motorboating all weekend.
motorboating, getting drunk off my fucking mind. Like, I want to make sure that I'm not sober at any time of this weekend.
Nope.
Drunk, blue, and full
You
effect.
get to walk around outside drunk, hard
Yes.
as fuck. That's when you get even drunker.
Yes.
I'm gonna go
Damn.
Super Saiyan drunk blue. For real.
And nobody's gonna be driving, so it
Nope.
don't even fucking matter.
Oh,
Walking around drunk as fuck.
drunk as fuck. But yeah, I have a question I want to ask later, but it's gonna be outside the podcast.
What the fuck? All right, Chronos, since old ninja's on some bullshit.
Going to fucking Vegas next week. It's gonna
Yes,
be great.
yes.
Well, actually tomorrow. I'm going to Vegas tomorrow for Blues Bachelor Party weekend. It's gonna be fucking great. I'm gonna probably bring my laptop. Might do some. Oh, I got into cinematography and shit.
Nice.
I was tired of Blue being so much better at me at anything. I got fucking angry. He's so much better at me than at photography. I was like, what the fuck?
Got a few years.
Yeah, so I had to figure out, a whole bunch of years, but still, yeah, it's very apparent who took what pictures when you look at our Instagram account right now. Like, yeah, somebody, me, shit looks like Dookie, and then Blue shit, it's all fucking nice,
Filet
nicely
mignon
produced.
shit.
Yeah, it's real nice. So yeah, I started fucking around with like some B-roll shit. So I might actually do some like sort of vlogging from Vegas, like a little bit, not like obviously all the cool shit.
I was
but
gonna say,
want-
man.
I want to do like some leading up shit. You know what I mean? Like just like quick B-roll shit
Yeah, okay.
in Vegas.
I was gonna
I
say,
think
what
that'd be
stays?
fun.
What happens in Vegas, man, stays there.
Except for STDs and babies.
Yeah.
Oh.
They have to find you though. No.
Oh, STDs are in your
Nah,
fucking
nah.
drawers, bro.
That's talking about
They
babies.
already found.
Yeah.
All
Big
right.
Ben had you.
Old ninja, since you deferring all the motherfucking time, what you got?
Yeah, I'll be staying in town doing crying Jordan memes because I won't be able to attend the.
Christer
party.
baiting in the corner.
That's what you do when you main in Houndzo.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be checking out E3 feeds and all the news and shit. Try to update our site or our Facebook page as we get information coming out, and then I'm probably gonna see Wonder Woman again. Probably still gonna see The Mummy. Give my review next week.
I'm gonna see Wonder Woman this weekend too. She's gonna be
And-
hot with some big ass titties,
Damn.
nice ass
Booty. Wonder stripper.
Yeah,
You'll probably see a stripper
climbing
Wonder
up
Woman
and down
gear.
the pole. I want her to tie me up with the lasso of truth.
Yeah. Oh, and I got back into Titanfall 2. So they got some new shit.
Oh, the
going
online
on.
or what?
Yeah, multiplayer.
Good shit.
So.
I will be coming through to Vegas a little bit later. I'm going to leave Saturday morning because I must see the Warriors Game 4, which is Friday.
You can't watch it in Vegas?
Nope. I got to see it here.
God dang.
No, I got to work,
home.
actually. But, yeah, I'm hoping they close that out. And then me and Stitch are going to do an epic ass better than MJ and Kobe. Look out for that one.
Ooh, I see how that goes out.
Oh,
Finals.
it's gonna be dirty. Hit us up on iTunes. Rate us some 5 goddamn stars. Shout out to everybody in the motherfucking chat. Y'all
Actually,
the
wait.
motherfucking real MVPs.
It's not iTunes anymore.
We're not on iTunes?
It's not called iTunes.
Oh,
It's
it's
called
Apple Podcasts,
Apple
something like that.
Podcasts now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Look,
Oh.
thank you. Educate me. I want the
But
people to find us.
But you find it in iTunes.
Yeah, you still.
Benhead Productions. Hit us up at Be Then BTI. Hit us with those Ask Be Then BTI questions and shit.
Yeah, hit us up at Twitter at BTHANBTI, all one word.
Check us out on Instagram. You can see some of the photos from cosplay. You can probably see a few pictures from Vegas this weekend too, maybe.
Oh,
you
that
taking
might be
Tiny
all
Batman?
bad.
Tiny Batman
I am
coming?
taking Tiny Batman with me.
Oh,
And
you got to get Tiny Batman on a fucking stripper's titty.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I don't want to get censored.
Yeah.
I have my fiance leave me.
Oh,
The
man.
fuck you looking at TV?
They won't kick me out for asking about food strippers, right?
I'm sure they show you in the back.
Yeah, that's in the back room, the very back.
Thank y'all.
We out.